All right.
Yeah.
You know.
The sene kind you should be any say kwasiada echina a week you should be any say obia beba na obia so be hu nyankopon no munyam if it says sometimes enye bibia na wokoto na bompa ya eden eba bibi wo hono ma obie wano na wo hye nyankopon no munyam na wo yina ya ono ankasa faso ene makese wo abrabum
Jericho afesu no cry nyomfo na bibia
evangelist na
I'm everything no
All the way bibia
for the nyame se munia wetin am pesa o ka twi na nkofo
so for by that one. So I mean I wish you well and I will come in and experience everything over there.
Pacho ma for anyway
so sit Tafo police divisional head police station that's their headquarters. We are really opposite them.
Right.
And our church is Gospel Champions Ministries.
They're more champion.
Oh yes.
I can't imagine say Gospel champion. You just want to go moto.
You'll be
They onka.
And these shall follow them that believe.
All right, so it's all about Zaman 2026. Send them a kind, you know. We'll be in there. What he be on the patch on number 1, 26 July. Nako experience the word of God and also the anointing of God through Elder Mreku and ne omoma ka ombetimi pass through no. Now also so nyakopo ni monyam no ensane e wo so ntimi twa me ho ba me ba pe enkomo na aka ni nyana me de beto so e de ama e wo ha no.
Yeah, shall say for 10 good years. Na year beyond the month of July, 7th month, consistently. And you know, say a shade you media unyankopon a keep no life for 10 good years. It means a idea a impact. Na a conference na ni media to restore lives. The power of restoration. That is the meaning of our conference. The
power of restoration.
Inti our conference are not just with the power of restoration. A dear na restore. God is restoring souls that are lost. Onyankopon twe akra ne akra yela sa abata ne hobiem. God is restoring the dead lives. Akra ewuwu ni nipa waye mre ewo eradim. Inti moment a conference the bedroom no na ye hwe ekwan a onyankopon be fa so a obe empower agidifo. Won a waye n'adwuma ne won a waye mre ewo eradim. So the moment you talk about our conference, you are talking about God restoring things that are lost.
Now, what should we expect? Say, opese udi hu adanse mo bi ba. What should we expect? Miriam?
Oh, wait a minute, that's it. You should expect much because God is doing excellently in this program. Until come with expectation. Say whatever the need, God will surpass your needs. He will support what the desires of your heart through this program. Because he can do exceedingly, abundantly, and above all. So God has opened his hands, calling you to come so that he can restore you back to where we want you to be.
All right. Miriam, so I want to ask, is it a 3 days program? Because over here I've seen 20th to 26th of July. Is it a 2 days program or 3 days or a week program?
A whole week. Now, in 2 sessions.
2 sections.
Yes. The evening session, shall say that is 20th to 26th. That is the Monday to the Friday. And the morning session, shall say 22nd to the 26th, which is the Wednesday. In the program, shall say Monday and the Wednesday no na yahye na nopa ase. Inti anopa de ne na the 3 days morning session. And the full week session. And on the Saturday, ne anointing and impartation service.
Oh, okay.
Now the Sunday, no, the Thanksgiving service. Say na Jumadi, no.
There's a fully packed show.
A fully packed.
Are we expecting the ministers, other people to come and embrace the occasion?
Yeah, Papa. That is my father in the Lord who has really built me up. My Papa, Bishop Nina Imenso. Obeba. I want to the main guest speaker. And you are a software bebre, so I was Portes, Glory Chapel International. So Ebeba. I be a yawanum to 4 so bebre. Omunso ewo papa or kaho and go pardon nature dear pa. So or tojuma and was so idiot. Yeah, you were Adwa Vicky or you senior or and to forever bounce on Abro, you fully pack a program pa. Just a Nanko pardon. And you say, be or baby, I didn't so.
But I mean, it's a more surprise act of ever.
Oh, yes.
And we didn't share that.
Edini Adaka. Edini Shadaka.
It's a normal day.
Near the Ubi baby or Baba who sa any background.
But whom Acts 1 verse 8.
Yeah.
There was so. And then what's the theme of this particular quotation?
Yanko Poinsha. I say Acts chapter 1 verse 8. Yes, Christ in the catcher as well for me, sir. Monko train, Jerusalem. Copy me say, Hong Kong, Ebebamos. Now, Hong Kong na ba, ubinya hodene aye madansefo ewo Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, eni wiase afananina inti afi yin team no say spirit empowerment kunkunun shawudene ama wetimaye de Awurade pese ode woye inti se jumedie se de sofo achika say oba you must come with an expectation. Say I am coming to receive a divine empowerment.
Yes. Okay.
And say in life, no Maestro, you can start something with your experience. You can start something with your knowledge. Ubetima shebi biasi wo nimdie unhunumu certificate, and people can also push you to start something or to do something. But enye ne bone kwaso, but ne papa. But at the end, if you can end, it takes only the Holy Spirit to empower you. Said yebeya ubetimi akwa do be Awurade person or do kukudu. Because you was share juma person. Ono na de beko ewie pa. Into Onyankopon nam ne honhom so share juma pass you must carry the spirit to the end. But dey wom say ye nyame adwuma na ye koso wa abrabom no enema bebre timi to ye asetena mu hawo ne enema bebre na ama onyame ahoden ne nkenya ya ye de hye ade bi ase na ade ne kra na eje ye egu enu nti na afi no ye friend the spirit empowerment sebra na onyame honhom enhye den na onhye oma na ade na odo hye ase no watimi atoa so aye na otimi dia kwakwa kuduru ewiye na mo Nyankopon anu nyam so adane ho adi
Me me so otonyom Porter's Glory, right? Yeah. So you are part of the program. What should we expect?
The American say program say the I am penifo akese asofo akese ebeba no you say anyimtofo akese so ebeba ana baby a enwosra so no ana nkonua etayere epapai edubu timire the American say uba nko a how be our film from so many years ene ma bia wa expect efe Yankopon hono no da de no nya duru honko a enam nom to so ebema wonsa aka bibia ne the powerful administration from our fathers almost ebeba na almost do mani monyama beta program reaching bia so bit my kama amobi bia obenya akonya no abeka ye ho da de no de me metima aka no
Betimi aka no na apostle enfa pa na ekoso
Jumedie na ekoso Sofia Saman Asa waka Saman na ye omu bebre nti ye de Sofia ne ka ho said de be ye be mo wo hu ba bi kro na ubetima faka e wo Sofolai aba Sofia ubetima fa ka wo Abrepo junction Kejetia so am run about ubetimi de aba be dru Sofia udru Sofia o se o ko Asaman kekefo no pragiafo no ebi elodu taxi fo nso lodu o de o ba o so bo potters oka pottesa the whole environment na baby a church no one ye de mantam wo nyina to asole ni di
okay
nti o de o se o ba potters asole fio in fact kekefo ni na pragiafo ni na obi anim
omodo obeba okay
omodo obeba na nso oba bedu Asama krudu anim nso a okasa wo pe pottesa akra obeso nsade awaba ifi say Onyankopon eye adwuma di onyame asoma no omanitumi omana hoodene nti onyame ede ne ma eye adwuma nti obi biala program no bo ho modene so obeba na oba Onyankopon be shewden
eti ahafo eye ACT conference 2026 it's apostle and I would say nenkano it's say na onim no Acts chapter 1 verse 8 no we di ho nkomo e dia 20 pacho entinefie nyambo 20th to 26 July entinefie furniture Porter's Glory Church na eniomo enkosom na Yakopon inhire bia o se esane ba no so ko na ko gibi mia no say 26 July no may busy pa bako ha na makwaji adum ni nyina dia time bo na obesna TV so san we di komo ti also so no also ba na also beje adom ni nyina ni nhyira ni nyina na niema etibi koyi e wa abrabo na ye bo no ye ntimi fe ni kan bo wo hia nyame wosra nyame moa ene nyame nhyira e wa abrabo nim ene sa me ka so a conference 2026 no o sa wokọ na onsoso otimi ekonya ochefa efefrim na niema ekoyi edema it apostle madam ase pass ye ton safre motimi e bae na amuni ebedi nkomo nti me twam ho aba me ba pe nkomo no de mu ode ni nyina no e de to aso e de ama hanom e showbiz me ba sisi a ya be a quaba. I had my day. I had the engine sim to a crab, but then show fully packed. Men are open with you. A fully packed in tea. Whenever we are forcing Konyawa Hanuma, you ever didn't come on. Ama also so what to be now did but then Bombarding National say Uber to be the one common on after your WhatsApp line or so it was 0207543637 0207543637 na itimi can kind of come ewa hanum abro ewa ha MC portfolio ha also na ekioko and so abecoming sa ewa hanum Rudy Mami wa ha and Mr. Bonez and so wa ha and so 5 solid members and a new meeting common na community mi akoyi mama makwaba na yenhye nkomo na se emfemfiro abro na bia wo bode
Nigeria fati mama ho ye papa te se mi tie zenu
ade Nigeria ni ton kan na chese no anu we ana
oze
Nigeria ni ton kan na no anu
unko order yes
oh debi
da me na sia ko Maestro se wa ko ala tamemu ana we hia ni pe o Lagos nko an ka bo se Ghana yendru bebia hwe population na Nigeria na utim kodu won e mo akwa abase ya on the satawole akwa Nigeria ho eno na me de ma me ho akwa aba in fact na mi bebia me boss wa kwa I say every day be me hunu bia on fe different last week me share no akra and say this week I won fe different na ye beda promoters a ewo Nigeria I'm to fresh shatter. What we were looking at, and the minister me flesh didn't come on. I am very successful, and I think shatter movement, yeah, for that vim na, yeah, brain, yeah, and find techi, cause she and I been where here, record you be breaking, say ya, kushida, a branch in your better side of friend. So we thank the promoters and we thank Nigerian bloggers via you home so how am kasafa. Shatawale visit to this people no idea me who say ye mo de who say ebeboaye and I think the team is seriously working Juwade Sulaj Abbas Mawina not forgetting my boss Abongo I think the omo adwumade bra nkomo no ebedi later ye kona meka nsem bebre ntim say as we progress no ebedi nko but them then say Bibia is successful. Yami aduma this year next year no. We na makato shatter first. Ba kon eba Kumasi this year. Nti no ya mompa na me fa kwanchia. Akwaba de obi say abroad. Me krum kwan wa o. We mu na free ai tapanom ne ade lorry fe be 33. Me free anyako water ridges me bo amane emu wa. Afuko na baba so me. Ba me fa kwanya nchia me ma. In France ya yiravi Mauli ekwe. Hannah Mauli Ekwe Sapon, Peter Mauli Ekwe Jr., and Francis Mauli Ekwe Kofi Jr., Minchiomo, ma me Josephine Azuganso. Now, if you wish you for hanging and Minchiomo, but I made a man who see no, and I quabba no be some dear. Mestre say, Omo fashion then or Ghana Han. See a betina, no Walukura Kutua, ebe sie route home. Na what the and funny saying Kobe's collection ebe sie Mr. Bonez what the say Salunel ebe sie Richie fashion on way what bushing say mo ya manakwa say SM fan bia ni design kuruma say very disgraceful to me some metenancy na me hwe de mo hye tane me nya sem fan bia pam mi hyemia because we stone boy nipa na pam bia hye no we so no anu nua na pam hye no wari kura kutu apam de hye root
but what I know is say we bia nipa who idolize no who learning under the shadows and the SM boss has never believed say as an entertainment person also check out
and WWE do Saturday kind by you Philip by say any for party be say
fort mo akwaba
onya Jose
you are go there
adom
na say any to question
adom ti ahonjo ahonpe na cast wakofa cast
amakum na mpamakum
but it's all good. I mean it's a good one for Ghana music industry in general. So I'm excited about it. Still now, so you go so sell out. I think say like you're saying good one Shatawale penetration in that Stone Boy so attempted first Ghana's biggest capacity in 2020 and this year Ghana attempted the biggest capacity so far. Into Yena Bompa is a very successful OVO arena come 15th of August. Into Yena so yeah, and the thing says
you ever first August more 15th one. You will be a first August your UK we are Namaba. Which is a queen of the amount.
It's
I'm program that makes us say almost any 15th, but shut up first.
Ghana first program. It's a shut up first. Ghana for
program. 10%
Stone Boy could be a quantum we are not
yes.
First and I think say me and Jack gospel for no soon film. Our brother emoji music and so I attempted that capacity so for the gospel fraternity and we are all out for them. Tie bompa say bibia timi akoso at the end of the day no brag ni na ba enye amonko nyina
Ghana
so yeah bibia okay weekends we are here again musafo nyina ho here
so wapoto ni mamenko ahomano so menya some flex ahomano so nti yebedi in common na nwumre na yase ni common there Sammy good evening hello bro Sammy good evening
hello yes sir I see good evening
say bibia wako there
oh yeah
menim say enwumre there ye fere wanye bone is all about Shatawale Nigeria to call ye nkomo okudi wo ho enti enwumre me ye fere but then in Nigeria what exactly did Shatawale went there to do? Hello bro Sammy.
Yes sir.
Let me say in Nigeria, what exactly did Shatawale went over there to do?
Mete
onka.
Okay, I'm back line. Okay. Now let's share studio guest. Now let's share Abro Kumasi Summit Flex and then Obia or share Facet. You get up commercial and Rabana and Newa Baby and our Sokaka. Na Kumasi de sorry Nigeria de ya kono wo adrepatomu metano assessete yene Banku Entertainment CEO the donor first Banku yene wo business conversations via yasati atakaka omo follow Shatawale Sariano on the who an album connected krano yene yesa collaboration. Now, anytime anybody the Campo the collaboration is to move towards the rest of the world and not only in Ghana. When you be reflected before I did start now, as two teams, startup movement and bank entertainment, or make sense agreement, contract, one or two thing now, and in fact, the Mavina, come ahead, you phones in my for about a two baby head to I say, you know, it's now here, call Nigeria now, one, a first time, and then my own year, but now, okay, a partnership, something of value. I call planets who are the CIO, and I hate my another buyer. The CIO can never be the Bagana, about baby, PPR crap, and the best starting Ejuma. Now you do Nigeria, say, oh, the quite now, you do now, platform back one, Master Shatawale at and then sometimes you'll be a high film or do. I never do Nigeria. Yes, and I am cost of the Kai and media trouble sky book master. Sometimes you send the faculty for your Majimana, your best sound. The same day, do Nigeria and Sapa platform or show money or person we own movement. Young got down now and then could be Komokata. And cost our name platform at the honest bunch. Yes, by interview. I am so open. Meanwhile, the album edit. Yeah, more and then
say hello Brasa, I'm not I'm saying Brasa.
In the summary, this year called Nigeria,
Brass, I mean, maybe so. Shatawale in Ghana over here, the fan base is very huge and large. Is it the same as Nigeria or Korea, you know? The real fan base is still Ghana, no? So, Brass, I'm not network, you know, air high and net, and you make. Brass, I mean, what can you make? Ahoma no air high and then you may. I'm say, you better so you know, that you don't know. I train young common so Eddie sure. Nana, Wakaba. If you have a code,
young boy,
you who are check.
Just Sana Maya, yes, I got to just if you once.
And you raise what I know about.
Jabende.
No one's in the name of you, Cosway, or no be HD.
Was on the Sanote. Teenage, I am on the Dino. Come on, flesh.
And I was saying, really?
Maestro.
Oh, I had the entertainment.
Really?
Entertainment.
The last week, I make us say, but yantia semude. I think say adia bako ameni GN say me di video ni beto abonten no nkofo ko ne moa but mpanyufo aka say so owo krade mu ankwantu menji nti ene ye da sore ye no na chese kojo kwache obo obie na dodo na afre ni keke otwa ne ni ahwe ban a waka nchine bu abadi anisifo nti ya rekosempa ene ato the movie fraternity, especially with the Kumawood branch, you know, intino. Me check neire any nebusuafo nyina de say nyankopon any ni ye no ye mane mo nkafra arechiche sem ne de mo
Really? When you brass am yasa ba ho ba no senti ene de be di nkobo brass am ba joto menka brass am ba joto menka ahoma no ene ye bibia wo brass am joto menka hello brass am joto menka
Hello, Billy.
Hello, brass am joto menka
Yeah, I don't want to make anything.
I was say ahoma no ayi bibi kakra wo nti se yebenya nana kene no edi nkomo ti wo de e be sa akọ na hobi na edi nkomo so really now edi nkomo
so to say na say ene obo bi kwache onyame ato ne safre no but abusuafo chere do from all various of facet like people of obia bit maybe not just movie politicians or musicians like in Kofoye and Economwa, philanthropist that new chaso mubuano de ebia no makano, nanke this week in to us, but nyamiato and safreno, but ye catch a kuma with the phone in nebusi and phone say your mom shedding or monkafra.
The home video be crying na lenwen
that was Enra.
Yeah, that was Enra
na Lowen call. It's Lowen call no and any week in a call no that our emergency. Inti that time no ma permission say me video no me to media beto abonte no ina omo kache say omo taking it to D4 inti no enim no mo really ne de no call D4 and no ma me permission inti me be posting so calls by na make say me the number account they can reach out because I don't want to be a middle person say me number inti na offered economy no so well-meaning Ghanaians as well as actors and politicians need be known so no decided some because almost started from I think Sunday ma mercy me di kan call or henere and a donation and I feel the next day no for etwa so ma Matilda Saris to me so ko and a call some politicians so mama mo koye adoye until yesterday lowen to come on 10,000 nti lowen de man no I name say bia at least kakan no but send make no wo kra dia and come to me and say nyame I afefia ene obu obi kwache oko dodo asene mu de dodo a omo frɛ na ye keke me sen ejere wo musa
yeah Yeah, so Mr. Bonez.
The Maestro.
Say we have a call there.
A Janadum or the
We have phone song here.
Your phone here. Your phone here.
Don't say who won't bet.
Oh,
Nyambe.
Ubending. Raditias. And Radin Numano. Yana Intiasie. Nipa ntumi ntena ase. Ise ada nipa beti nyankopan ase ne saa da so free asase so.
Sabon so nim. Basa ba o. Brasa mi asaba. Ti yene ni nkobo. Brasa me good evening be.
And you made that more person mo take in the life down only production people.
Brasa me what mean ka?
Hello.
Brasa what mean ka?
I'm just looking in Ghana.
Aha, after mu ye beton kapa. Na bibusa say over here in Ghana no, Shatta fan base is very huge. Is it compared to Nigeria? There no say the city e wo hono mana.
Oh, the good thing is that Nabia Shatawale Edeki Nipadino. From Nigeria airport, Abro is on the million pounder. And more immigration officers name, aviation officers that identify who he is. Obviously, Shatawale in Nigeria, on your task of assisting staff almost on a daily. Being on social media or even on traditional media platforms, almost every day. And from airport to the for recognize them. Pictures, almost from my fan. And again, a good thing is that I would tell you about the city here. They really follow flashiness. And when I say flashiness, the kind of entry, having Rolls Royce, having private jets on the streets of Lagos with security leading out and all. It is a lifestyle Lagos for Ekupe. A cost of who is this guy, who is this guy. So that alone started raising eyes on us as to when I rap down, So indeed, the recognition was there.
Brother, mami bisa o same way. Oko Nigeria me say enche bia de, but then oko drew and their industry now. What are they doing here? It's so unique than Ghana our music industry. Okay, I will say a so na yesu ya se be ya so any omo betimi akon to. Brother, I'm not to make and they say your network behavior. Brother, what to make
I made a mistake.
Aha. Now me bisa say oko Nigeria na enche sa, but then oko what are they doing within their music industry? Osha Ghana yem mese e wo ye die nim. Na die na betimi aye betimi no makọ in toe to toe.
Okay, Mr. Taylor saying, Enra me pena Medira Nigeria no, and yet na medibe who what is right or what is wrong in Nigeria. I think that over the years, you follow Nigerian entertainment industry no, and you who say at the end of I'm on and I'm the capital injection into their business. Investment a war or more industry no. Definitely, as to say, in investment or industry. Make me say talent. Nigeria for Ghana for talent plan because maybe a company Ghana for na ni lead and no normal DT. Brave, in fact, like the answer idea the next generation VIP community phone. Obunina na
Brother, what to make
I've seen the way. Now I'm continuing to now so far so it's in good baby papa.
Brother, my mom bisa first August, me say Shatta first. Yeah, they call UK. Na bo mun komo kakra. Preparation to saying and I'm say a network, you know, any if you be or kakra. You were saying your name, you know, at one cover so. But Mr. Bonez, you didn't come on.
Maestro. Tina nama no guso America say nyankopon di ope na oye. Na ebra nipa beti nyankopon ase no sada na so fra asasi so. Ah sana ya na kwakobi nti da nyame ase. Na otwi so na emuye. And it's been good. I mean, back and forth here, we are doing all that we could. But Mecca say the things that are happening in the space are quite encouraging. For especially the Ghanaian creative. I mean, the conversations, looking at how our creatives are now dominating globally. From the stand-up comedians to our dancers, to our musicians, to our skit makers. I think 2026, I can actually say they are making a very bold statement for the Ghanaian creative sector, and it's a plus for all of us. I mean, this is what we've been looking forward to, and here we are.
Okay. Now, yen shares in Indian corner, but I'm sure you also pretty so. Now, over the weekend, so couldn't come out OK FM. Now, Uti and Koma, in your secret shuffle, AD in common. Now, I say, young media men, you can't be. And I just say, movie industry, I call for me now, it's me, I call for now. Or no, Becca, I said last time, not present a bit to air, not just say, or compare Ghana movie to Nigerian movie, even to some of the foreign movies. Now, all Chimutre, ETF was said, we are Ghanaian directors see directing movies. Show the content of these movies, no. Ghana and your papa, a boring, no sha, baby. Or can you actually say, it got a now movie industry, no. The rate at which are now the investment, the advertisement, even the media space, no, they are very huge. But yeah, media men, no, intimian protected movie industry, no, you can some at the farm, say the movie industry, and the movie industry no go. By still, it is so a home common. But this uncommon no OK FM, and I just say all chain adrin or the sa, I mean, common over chassis, near her sending us uncommon to beat me. Abro, I'm sure say also. So, Christopher didn't come on.
Maestro, I mean, that was nothing for us, and I'm happy to meet my senior brother, Madina, and I are cook. The one issue now said you senior
producer.
Yeah, you're producer.
Extended.
Producer Kashepa. So, senior that you share with fee, maybe it may come because I know sending message. I mean, Tally, no, we say that you, especially Bonez, be a car. I say, me find some more. And I'm sure I am more quaban so. My brands, my dinner do and need. Until 2 years a combine and never why money do you need? And my did, my car, you come as one.
This year one fee.
No, me. But see, I had the high entertainment show. Did I go here? But because I'm not. Then I'm sure high entertainment was what I did to. Maestro. Maybe can. Chinari a culture and assemble for. But I can't see the city. Yes. And crazy in a way, media no I can't be. And this Jumeya Kufum in a way, more party room. Yes, our party room. But more party no play. A year be funny a movie industry mono. Any moment opportunity. So on match here the moment. Because at the end of the day, Maestro on if you non produce movie, if you an actor or entertainment host. Yeah, because on here me Abro me producer. You're a movie actor, you're a marketer, retailer and bow. And every day when we go, we talk about our problems. But how to solve the problem in the year? You move into me. Because how can the people say, who trying to and say, oh, hard. So, for example, my boss, I'm a national PR, right? And I'm a national PR. By answer my boss. When it comes to production, or ye jammy, age motion or chain penny. You be so for say, This telenovelas all can once and send me an ear catching near the idea. One month start here. Only movie and only movie. You be so example. Yanka say, yeah, one before, yeah, one, I say, but Jabba Jagger say, a drat you, I saw from more you, yeah, movie makers, yeah, one before, and you keep saying it because media house in a flow bar. Ought to find some show no more. Abro in that sunagu. I'm like, a good, and you want to shame no more. I'm kind. The problem we have in is, you're penny for you, baby, and name like Socrisafo. So, because I was about comedians who be PCF from near the baby. When go for the videos in the play. There was a video in shorter, I'll say hot fuck. I'll bet you the idea. Oh, boy, you go play the videos, you know. Near you say, in some no car, those days, you know, I had Jumano, and as I boy Jumano. Yet you chroma, yeah, so, Madame for the Maestro, and to be entertainment in the soil, and say, me can't, the minister make a beer. May I brought the make a beer in the crew, and you're true. And they are no tea, make a yakasi. So, Christopher does so catch them say, yes, and go for seeing this in the brand, ever talk. Baby, Abro may need you. Me, I'm a boss, so Christopher, as I catch him say, yeah, why did you see this in the bar? You better, and then bring. I made them DVD almost 7 years, 8 years in me. Me so possessed that you man and say, dear, in crowd more about said. Maestro, Yambra media and say, because some woman kakran. I say, Penny be a show free ban. Young shit and my home. And yeah, way back, and near bought 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Me, Namio, Dover FM. So much scare from. Mediama sometime I yada me pie when it comes to bringing advert. Say yankwaji advert in bra movie production ma uwa. The remember Monday say movies 10 and in the media call. Because let me feel say media no so boa in a way. Part 1 and 2 near born entertainment near Juna the idea and money panso tea a cocoto. But a baby no. Na kwa say uko tira portfolio nim uko tira Mr. Bonez nim uko tira route nim the negative questions go on why we so be saw. If you are not smart like Abro say what the family be we say na ubo no so agya ho boko na waka santi way back robeti and a producer be the musica and a way the musica and a way you say Emma bebre na so ba na makoshio including me and boss Kofi Ajololo. Only all issue. Me share one-on-one. So boa. Chechire mu ye ni enko. Nti na kwa say me call radio so ma me ko come out doing bibi me nche ni enko. And the media was asking questions to favor them because you say bad news sells more. Iti se portfolio name interview ah bro you see movie industry ko gu and maybe go aka say na musika ka 5 million see aka say ti sumi you lose oh see aka da ka 1 Ghana cedi pe me atwe 500 number 1 Ghana unless you are smart. A call for na advert ni mabio no. Sisi between Mr. Bonez entertainment and na me call Kesmin FM Royal no so ko TV so. Ka sata me kan ni Abro ekrosi ka advert na ba 20 a ka kwakwa bi omo. Fine, almost you play in the way the call for. But the point is you are graduate here ko yenim. Bibia yakon ayakwa ko du. Producers ni wo mu no esua. Sisi so Christopher, with all due respect, my boss, if so Christopher is to shoot a video of 200,000 Ghana cedis today, movie, on yet, and the reason is, baby, in that should not do. So can that should generate a TNDNO. Why are you still thinking about the media? Say media for nama in that studio. When Kojo cancel the winner, Lebrobe, Matilda, myself, we are still shooting on the social media and making some dollars. Even those days, now movie media for the advert, Kokobona, sometimes we have bad bets. Our TV and radio. Now distribute movie from Monday to Friday. Now sometimes you top there 1 week of most. And go here 2 weeks to be about 1 month or 2. Sometimes you go to your marketer or your distributor. Now, who signed the car? Who asked the producer? Ask them if I'm lying. Ask the producers. Say, "Boy, Bisomo, who be If I say 100,000, I do a ball can you command distributor na obe print CDs, inlays, TV advert, radio advert. Obe you not to one. This can answer. That one is not coming from the presenter and say media no here won't tell you no. Ejuma ben na wo ye ye ti kuro mani twa Chinese film. Where you show are there you wetin you get there no. Ye ti kuro mani ni akofa King Kong. If you make no bomu keje tie nyina. You know, ye nsua de ye movie producers no. Me de mo ka ho. Ye nsua yan say da ni ya ju say ye nsua de say no emre ne dane enti en nane ye ho. Me no ka say you want paying for they still believe in cassette. So at the end again, they still have that belief here the bomb metal.
Enemy.
What was up saying enemy? Enemy me and brother told me. Can me pray say bia aban will be obey. A man in terms can commerce engines can concoche. At least some theaters be a apatakasia say job bremuni ade na ka ye no tramodin bi conditions bi benya washroom papa bi obeko benya duane bi edi na ka ye premier movie so culture center wo centers be miensa I bet you for bi nipa be 5,000 ka miensa no boma nti mi premier bi wo bi a sunyani takwari kofo de be boa se mi movie maker na bi am koto equipment ya ba genuinely aban ti mi hwe na bi on tie so that we can move faster and do something good but I say who blame media ni sisi media no blame no na juma ben kra na ye producers no yeah who blame the media now. So I think Sokosabu should go back to the drawing board and come back. He's my boss but the tiano sana me catch no and obi anu wo bad bit the aba say me be premier movie Fakye chief from passion person me ba mo show no so memra na and kwampo yen jiska bio ana jiska artist ben abet na Fakye Showbiz so a o se abeku jiska ombra what me can say wo Maestro na some would match charge no see normal come and talk about your movie, you share some tickets, then you go. So don't let us blame the media. They blame you in a way, kakra, but majority the movie producers. Tell you no very same concern here. Aki na Prague the way media me yawo movie producers, movie actors and actresses and an TV stations. Let them come out and I'll mention names. If someone challenge me, minimum in answer. And they can never challenge me abroad because the records are there. What would your voices into a and almost quite confirm say, abro yeah. Because you are near you will be starting and never know for that day. Sometimes I'm not disgracing, but I'm telling him say, son, name who know ye. Me can't Fakye TV say me. I have to even send 500 cities before you can eat. I rest my case here.
Nana, Nana, me himself one more time, no. Na ye cinema, or cinema, ko hesimi, ema manage. And then they say, "What compare from the cinema transition into this current movie industry? What are we missing within our industry? I feel say, sanka ye go back a year and the movie industry never to me."
I mean, that's my refuge in movie industry, no. For me, the watchers of the industry, the industry,
the watchers.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm.
So I kind of watchers are the stakeholders and the industry, no. You see, time the industry started saying that no. We were particular about cashing out, but you had to capacity building. So that time, no, the producer so produce a movie or the cookie JT. I call distributor my distributor see. The following week, no, I can work with Jessica. Or Jessica, no, or no, I pay story here. I be could say 1 hour. Into young found we didn't care about the storyline. We didn't care about quality pictures. Yeah, I'm going to be young. And the concentration was on who best sell the movie for me.
Not about the content.
Yes. So you build your industry around some few people. Some few people. And it's obvious, say, what started will come moving once a man. After some to no more you know. Ejaku. Kwakumenu. Also, easy say, who makes my board those names, you know. Into any, Ejaku to me to say, men I'm a jeans in the sea. Into Okasa, now what does I say? Because yeah, it's in send people back into many movies. Movie industry. Now, who actor no one answers, or not just you and I don't know, but pick you be channels way. So we got everything wrong from the start, you know. And I want to say yes, that's also no. Or more, no more starting in nowhere. Excuse my language, but on the job training for no. 1111 be especially with our directors in the in and a winning gear kakra. And now you most no more hesitate from the concert party scene, no. And here, you know. Internet, my father is a quote unquote lay persons. But the DNA, yeah, a boss uncle for no. See a man and say or more capacity. Because your first money betting your boy, I may at one, you know. Yeah, I knew be via who it's either almost now. You see, I bet it's a local location now. And I'm surprised that it's coming from a person like Socrates. Local location, Abro nie. Say Jaco was center. It's me the camera scene so. No, because I you do be yam blocking no anya hwe. Ye kwa the thing bench. Eho na na ye kwa kate. Ni hu se bi a we die. Ehu hia yin film. Enti wo mu sini na. Jaco timi ja so betimi akasasa. And the same name Kwakuma no de no, the same na lewo ekojon kansa no de no. And it became very boring. Very say when you friend Jaco movie, you know the oba be. So oba be kasa sa. So we didn't pay particular about any money nyina. And you no de na akokọ so location no. And for some of us we knew say it was just a matter of time.
Ebeko form.
And I'm saying na acquire money oriented into no. Omo be real no. Businessmen, which was good. But yen ankasa ni enim de na ye nti jama businessmen na dictate pace in my. Omo na dictate pace in my. Enti ono businessman no ono na eba no. Owo character bi woni trim. And I want some real storyline be o for nipa we twese ni we mame. Because I'm also doing the sika no. Who na ye player no, whether the storyline is good, and you good, also who for sika agent, you know.
Yes, waje.
Yes, waje. And because I was one year, or no come director for I no do also beje. And obi e pesika. It is any money nyina ma ya anwene adwuma no ho. E got to a time, oko keyeti ya. Na movies are na efe the poli. Na do also check quality movies and na system them. Na do also. Nti say ye building industry. Na the enye papa no. I do also check the enye papa na. Do you think say your future na?
So Nana, I don't know. Can you say fine? We had some investors on Beba, but resourceful personnel woman de. Anko metima tro script ni ama inka content me no ne lake wo ana.
Ne lake. And then I'm just say oh no be a drink sika no. And you say me dey break bones. Bones nim say adwuma no oye no. Enye. But you nim say there nipa bi wo mo manim beton sini ni nti no. Ye mfa bibia ho. Enti bones be gi adwuma no. Knowing very well say enye. And a bones will cry ya so who say adwuma no nyi nti won ya. And that's what Becca Chow producer they say, I did executive producer, I did out there bay. Emwa. Obeka bones were by Ruti wo. Ruti Bejecha. And they say, I didn't yet. Na bones rena or no canny and Korean ye. No room trying to study a nim dear movie in Mutiana. A very near Ruti, a banner Ruti Beja, and as a bones by Genoa. So that was what was going on. And so, as you can phone a very real monosono. Omo na say distributors and the marketers. Na omo dwuma na omo say na say. Enam say no omo no twase ni bi ntino. Ono ni movies and science. Oba ni ato de ko beka just say toy. Into sika na otua na taku. Na otua na sempoa. Na otua na nkapre. Wede mra no sika ahye. Afia de be tuntumi nko location biem. Ntia say o say rely back to ono. No mum finance. Asa na wo asa nya bi atwa. How do you want this to survive? System we better now survive. Enti ebra na ye transition you know. Na nimdie ni ho. Nimdie ni ho. Enti ni transition akwan.
So be ni baby a future na eko.
Eno nti na ele enya abro kase na Socrates da so dwe cassette ho enya wanwan.
And the machine be na de seed in the
Yes, because we didn't know that transition and but me and him we are still thinking of your primitive method now. You did your quick money now and near dream. So we couldn't build the structures and no be a be a 10 years, 20 years. But I say then a friend production conference with Madako. But a basic. I don't know. A building around certain people because almost so nya upper hand. Almost so to me hijack movies on sets. Over concerts no portfolio na also. Portfolio bones are fin abro but abro can what they are mean.
There's a relationship no was poor.
Yes, over can day. Yes, I'm abro because all my portfolio quite aboka. Then abro yes quite. But you see so movie industry role will be a play very very critical. Whether you major character supporting a or minor one, the role be a play be a can't be and a complete. There are certain movies we are if you can do play major role no you can't describe the character crowd but will be the term back be that you know the term is 6. Emma, you ultimately share with the film chair. They're not anymore so because of how the storyline is structured and how one must deliver.
Because in common would you got to a point is and people were complaining say, you say, what for character be? Now would need players old man. Now who you so young man be obeying him say when you were young. Now who you so old man be or actor. Obeying him say so what did he play that role now? Obey my in ye. Now the young boy be what painting him now they don't know who plays our role. People were complaining about certain things that not easy.
Even I don't can in this sense you're wrong, but I said we say I am because I has you know you need to for so I said a movie. That time no bit about Pa George. Kimbrinya no more. Katari no more say. There are very few. And every penny man for the same thing. And I read the kind of movie. And there be any produce movie in my market and crowd. And do be not so regulated.
10 for
10 a week. Omu yen by force enti munya the 10 ebe wi am market nya be ga move am the following week. Because movie
I know crowd so I need because California say ye more the bigger offer. Enti skeni bu on ma or date da ho but no ni movie da ho. Which na ton an obeko location san or the aba. No here no go to the line.
Wow.
That is the system that they are building now. And I'm surprised, so get to see when we
onim.
Now, on no blame media now. We only speak what we see. Senka the papa na industry they are. The media no be papa na nkwa kenya bonenka. And this enya bonenka they just say the more yen enye into the eka. After all, department bay show the bay. And the media phone can was him. And you can't media phone can was him into no. Sa shows in a guana. You figure football as a mean, football good.
Politics.
You figure politics a good. You figure education was him a good. And then a movie one a good.
The Kazuba wants some crunya.
Yeah, right.
Ya Zuba do ye adwuma papa.
Ana me kan say kana say onja.
Eh nana de oka Zuba dia.
Oh, da be say me kan Zuba dia, nipa no ye adwuma papa say ye support no.
That's what's one.
Ai. Abro badi 55 PRO. Ye mu adwuma abro boy. Sa abro ye papa ye kan. Ye wanya so enye no, ye kan. Eni nyina abo ahyepu na eleyi, ote ya na no denden yo. Enti say ade ne nye kan. We are simply telling you say change. And no na demo no. Because omu change here, the way I know sika no munya nyafu na masa bi. But they say edidida.
Yes, edidipre.
And na nya edidipre ko. Industry no in summary no edidipre ko. Na na ye omo de. Omo anu edidida ho. And no na dia bedu ba bi adu.
Portfolio, better portfolio. So Christopher common na wodi no. Now or coming from the point say it got a point in time na movie industry no. Say na can na pulling na no mucha. Quality production do some miracle films no mucha quality no. But then other ones no na pulling na no mucha. And then my media na capitalize also and actually almost so cause boring and storyline also so catchy. So me to me no me who say the rate at which na producers no it chop pull the good system ni no a degree system no and I say degree the movie industry na obi confirm movie no ko hepe but say kuma wood for movie there o first scene na what people dey kwa akosi enti me nko to bi no dey compare Nigerian movie or he part 1 part 2 no I quench for be a part 3 or part 4. Don't you think saying commander na so preserve wood no the right thing na okay
media in its dictionary definition, I say you play role by media in its dictionary definition, the empire regular dictionary, you play role by Professor Ode, but your media basic role.
Media is
are we not supposed to inform,
the mirror of the society,
educate, and entertain? It is plain language. That is grammar, Maestro, and you're plain grammar. When they were chalking success as producers, as movie people, what is so big about media credit? No, it's because we're doing good scripts. It's because the onoye producer, that time and now, brapenyi, media kosonia. I was say informing, I was say educating, now you entertaining. Yeah, the eyeballs of the industry. Until we communicate or reflect the very happenings in every industry. Without media, no industry can thrive. And the media is not there to sing your tune alone. Because we sing your tune when we need to. And why are industry thriving business? Why is the media not credited for a successful movie industry all this while? Now, at the time, I was saying acting as watchdog. Nene na uko parliament cry you say or party whip. I take a decision now. Oh, your party now on your party in your no party whip ni now so say for Obama decision whether you like it or yes. And I in politics, am I wrong? It's a party whip. So we are supposed to whip you in line. Media na na juma wie. Why don't you also prove the media wrong? It is easy say obia betimi blame media for their wrongs. Artists blame media. We be in fact obi poly crowd because media. So because we are the easiest people to vent your frustration on. Media. Oh, and amunye say ono amu no present idea is worth bragging. Tama ono yes say success there. Just say drew hot there.
Has many fathers.
What did I say? So media, you can't blame media for doing exactly what it has been set up to do. That is our institution. That is our role. Now, a year can a hodie. Me pese no kra nana we dey adabraka me ne na me pese me twin adwisi asem bi so about say mo say so Christopher still dwene say CD ne cassette no. I think that it is not wrong. Meaning in the so the primary means of distribution. Yeah, and I mean was him. But come to think of it, I think the beer is something that the Biana Mr. Bones NMA analysis are not educating or who say see So one try ye 3 year near exposed near benya certain life. We may use that ye they are certain and be generalize this say the entire Ghanaians in our son yet say be ya advance to a pointer. Say they have access to DSTV, who access to Netflix near the adeno. Sana Bagana 35 million people, like if I'm not exaggerating. I just did research and let me quote this very one. Allow me to quote this very one. Say, yeti ha ya so kania near the ade. Na obi krati kumasi ha onhu chandelier da. Lightweight, studio lightweight. That na ye cry sometimes kan obi media ibi. But they have not even experienced these kinds of
light that.
And I was doing this research when Abro was saying that so that we will not be unfair to other people who are not exposed to the kind of life that we have in the name of technology. Say we are seeing it because your market they still need that kind of thing. They still need us to come around with our superstars to premiere our movies. Omo community center, omo betua, they are willing to pay crime. Who be almost when you're for watching silver bed. Any other that market no ho for any because the Accra no Kumasi na database to cover the state of the entire Ghana. Till date. You know, say internet access crime. We have approximately 30% of Ghanaian population do not have internet access. Ghana, 30%. Into meaning say, yeah, but I make us say,
but even with that internet access, I think COVID and the money gallop to like 14 million subscribers. Also, your internet or more access to internet. No more active users. Active users are different from
internet having access
to the internet.
Because Obo Hokrana, it's just say to say
who says or sim the whole free. And one data because so especially when they share because the entire zone say you can
over to me active on. So even with the access nature say users. So there are still people who are even still trying to be abreast or more with how even the internet they have access to is being used. So we communicate say nipa crowd may active users of the internet and even know their way out of our crowd is it will be. So these people are still there. Some market no ha. Decisions are the decisions for those nim Netflix, nim the internet, accounts be near the so when we are policy makers make a decision now. Some for no job because more Stammer still keeping their CDs. I know movies. Some that so amount for that. Cassette or whatever.
Who research now?
No, me say. Oh, you say young conform that so said it is wrong. No, you better more pirating you. AMS ecosystem so come make bigger sales than no more say or more to streaming platform. So I'm saying say in as much as say try say you be migrate, we are migrating, but some market no so or no so purchasing power only electricity once a while Abro be ban pro man or that's so friend Abro because blender near their dey buy ko ona makra kumasi roda on potoyo amount for and that's so dey be esa
wan say that's our market no one na
to na blender na say you graduating so blender
moko aye treat tasting
what you say so imagine so people can say great so the same way I'll be our DSTV only fear bit me sports but we all want to socialize come to a watch party and experience that is the same way people still fancy say busafo nyina twahia ne nyina ye hwe movie now phone so that market is there. So we should allow Socrates say still na a job for electricity wise and internet wise. There's a market no. But then again, the problem I can no. Everyone has the right to complain or vent. Say movie industry no, media and I send you be on the right. Yes, opinion diagnosis. But say we have problem. We don't have problem with the message. It's the messenger now.
And who is the messenger?
It's the Oka asem no. Haven't we placed our big brother in authority before? Your man Asudie say he has the right to reposition Ghana movie image as someone who has been put in a place of authority.
2010 to 2014.
Yet did not call the Creative Arts Council president, right? And we ministry feel on ministry on one ministry now because we are real policy makers of creative arts ministry now near creative, you know. Now Creative Arts Council for because it's a typical minister only movie who be beer industry who be beer until the first point of call a Creative Arts Council more and more advising me on my policies. So if you have seen any failed minister of the creative arts industry or a successful minister of the creative arts industry, the unsung heroes are the Creative Council. The members of the Creative Council, they are shadow ministers. And he was put in that position of authority. So who is talking over here?
It's a whole feeling, and
I'm unable to say. So they say the American say about 10 years there and meeting but right now in context of what we are discussing, I'm saying say he himself has admitted say Ghana more movie industry no. Egu ya bra penya admit say oka ho sebi let me quote him verbatim. Name yenkwasi asem ye the foolishness. And I'm quoting this anyway because he himself said it said yankasa sebi ye foolishness.
Okay, 24th March 2026.
That was 25th.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
So I'm not lying. Me count for
25th.
Sebi intiki de ba akanka semwa. O say me am na me dey.
Okay, 24th and 25th no mere publication.
It even ends there that the message might be a right call, but the messenger, the vessel, is wrong. It's your opinion because said the way opinion will.
But Mami Nkutino,
okay, nice one.
I was part of the people who destroyed or contributed to the downfall of the Ghanaian movie industry. I know what we did, and I know what we have to undo, and it will take just 24 hours. He stated. He further explained that many of the actions at the time were because of ignorance, but said current state of the industry is being prolonged by refusal to learn from past mistakes.
And Pacho, who year publishing?
That was 25th March 2026. Ghana Web in the publishing. Also between 24
You see, so now make us say, me say and I'm saying no. This even the host idea become was a non-starter. And you say starting because the problem is complaining about a problem. Like how? I don't know problem. No more pointed the
part of it, and it is true. It's part of it.
So it ends the debate. What I'm saying is, and when the time no classification, you'll be a friend classification or film no.
Go to court, classification board.
One son, I was saying, Casada in the course to say where you from no. Ebe representing Ghana. Intimacy, young quality, when you mobile, from my office, your time of release. Then so you ever vet it at the film audit. Does it meet a particular standard? Production now, more the year no. How is it marketable to compete? And your media for this is something that needs PR. But one customer into me a classification board engine. Then you turn back to blame media because when he himself knows say on one a problem. So I'm saying say media there young obia frustrated that the media must accept say everyone is going to vent their frustration. Everyone says the media is at fault except them. The problems now can say complain to my industry, sports industry for say media for any ama black style unpopular. Eti Abro mu kodi ye. Eti Maestro na emeka nche we are saying say mobo no, that is what I'm saying. Say if the black star, and I'm gonna say the media will always be baby or be adding us before blame because black star we imagine. Oh, still black star is the best team in Africa with this performance. It's so abysmal. How do you defend this as a media person?
They won't.
How do you defend this? Into say black star na abysmal performance no. A media and a mass a black star attractive view. When even the regular consumer knows that black star is unattractive. And the media is just amplifying the thought of the regular spectator. Media day. Media day. Yeah, yes, obian to born boy. But unless people get to admit, say, or more the problem first, the media is just amplifying the court. And you're like, okay, redeem and nobody redeem message. The message are from the viewers. And I'll be I'm here TV.
Yeah.
So if you amplify, yeah, that's okay. The consumers in come. And then make a chance say, say na nkofo no muto movie no. So I mean, when the problem is blaming someone for another problem, then you know say, sadly we cry. I didn't consequently start in the first place, and I feel say at this point, blame games won't solve anything. The way forward. It's what is needed. It's what is needed.
Patricia said, "In country, say you are looking hot, pa."
Hey, hot.
So hot.
I'm saying, I'm can say, now some more blush. Thank you.
Really?
Yeah, Maestro. Namencha, Ashford, Namencha, Abijafo, Namenka say, I don't know, but you say they are offer Socrates. Either say the appointment from this government, and I say Abia or call or free credit card council. No, I feel na when ya near be brave out there, but because me who the ain't here or no abeja to say on 24th or can he say oh or no can who be no mama Ghana movie ego not just Kuma within Kwan but Ghana movie, that's the entire Ghana movies nina. No, but somebody blame media no just because they feel say ade bi o maya enya media no feel so nke se nka munye ni ni ebe kanintini eno no betumi ama nagu abroche anase America no ko mutumi shoot film aye substandard emo critics eka so that they will do better. So the internet e back Ghana nko ana oye bibi ni ebe kan na yaba be but me hu ni say for now no entokwa no ato akeka so that is the state ye was in primpring the minuanom ne mpanyifo ya kanyina ni nyina but see 2015 exactly 11 years 1 month 2 weeks any ebrea ye woman ye dumso demo dumso demo omo ye no mto omo di kele omo de kum I know na kele movie industry no that is Kuma would for need to be precise now omo de na 20th May 2015 we could be a culture center me phone crack where you also toy man she that time no la oh yeah you know na 5-pack PRO it's only AD anymore so the A-list actors na o space ya no kwani bi man the likes of Mark Brown Nelo win emenu mum cry be topical issue so if from that period no ye dia hyehyehye ne masa instead say ebra ye bu kejetiano omokwado mu 3 year yo ye bu kejetiano na sa brane na nka omadwen baso say transition no ebe ye wenti emfa ye hunjim se ne be yanka YouTube honom no sa space a ombetumi so aton ombetumi aye ejuma no maton mo de abrote ye ka say every month be o cash out from the space now or so no ebi ono kwa one starting term ti sa brane na nka omoji tu mu say oh me ye ogoro but say me njai say CD no because I know this one I think that because quite mononia yeah that's so tone CDs any other so that's scrap say yes scrapping entirely no so me I beg to differ so there I keep saying say it should be part and just as pot kind say it shouldn't be the primarily say source of DSCA so all these things no more dear more and 11 years down the line your science media need to be some saying paying for now or more now you can say oh we industry player until you can be of help for the industry. Yem near preposition, yem famonye, oh you see industry player, then you somebody who have been able to identify a problem, saying say you can use just 24 hours. Now start take you 4 months down the line. No one saying about be blame the people for I think Uncle Socrates is either not or the person ABR asem beka nti mama to me boaza ebia Uncle Socrates one day ye like me fan say bia cause bibi so na dae e na ema na kika enema na oka no sometimes so they will do these things now obekana because we are penetrating to a statement into kasape now o masa oka say media and say kind but that is not say oh Socrates what to me who say oh these things na enkofo yiye emboaye I didn't na munye ni ye yete kuma yete Ghana ha say ya yete Yesu Christo Israel for now more a trap Yesu senechre no se broni no twa no or the Yesu me the boy ne beba ebemu. When it came to Ghana, we dab it so marketers mona must started dab it. And enye no to say ne kunku obi ehun say maybe you kunkum bag ya metumi anya obi ama na katwi wo ho na odi aba be ya and started sa time no. What Jesus tree uhwe bi. Jesus tree na ahwe Americans no mo katwi. Mama na emo dab call Ghanaian language. See, there are certain things that must start here. It is a private person now, private man now, that's a private business owner now. Or you now then if you say okay, me you see Jesus, but me you see Indians. Now me the my yeah. Then you come and tell us say, whilst you don't have any regulation saying that our television omuni 70 content of yeah near for 30 year there. When people start doing their thing, no more samba because say ena media no omo sha ase omo de kukumba ge abegu yesene no abraene ene ye Nigerian movies still nkofo ko YouTube ekwakohwe if o ye ade ni ye quality you are providing quality. I don't think somebody will come and say ade a wo ye ne enhwe ma mercy omo start isankofa epic soaps or sha ase and that movie omo amoduma mo na start first one omo start nkofo hwe every 3 p.m. Se na person nkofo hwe a ukọ marketer amamefo na ewodwom no omo rush so omo betumi akohwe wo nkofo stores owo TV si wonom why because na interesting ebeye catchy but as time goes on obi apeso ye bi ebi mu ebeye ebiye na ebi mu nso so enam say o mamenya epic nti no ebi mu nso decide say ye de epibia nti enu mpokra na ye say nya pole wo ho epic na aba na aba save space na afei mamefo ne ani je ho sesei no ankofo tumi atwa omo yewen ene crampo no ebi san crack ye den esan kosei ho na me bo England fo aba so ma hye baako enti it is coming home enti say ene Socrates otna honom na obeka che say media ene mbo a na me bisa mo say enti ukotwa yete ho na every time opa nke na anka Ghana for ye koya ya mbobawi kai ombeye ye produce Black Star 32 ye do say 32 round 32 Black Star round 32 1 and 2 no mama ya Asamoah ko ayi a okobo fight che wana na eye na friend Asamoah a full movie it say na na eka no enema bebre didi mu a enti ase afei no Ghana for no ya bebre when ampamo na mo say ejako di enka say ejako kura gisi o ejako gisi o na afei di ebio ede ya na mo ye different say ejako mo na mo say ejako age film movie na ba abeso just because ebia otumi ase face no ama then the Nigerian movies no ambe so common e wa ha say na ene aba bedura still ya da so blame media say media enema ama like senior jumegu abra wo fefo etumi tinase when ana omo kasa senior jumegu actually from ponda so twa Adam's apple emenkofo ko prekohwe potato say tomato yes emenkofo kohwe na enkofo epre ekope enema eye quality. So if you are here now there okotwa hot fork ye baby say hot fork offer with that classification board ano why kotwa hot fork amaye now be kire mu say enye fork na ye kan bi na fork ye dididie na ebe wi echi ebe san kohwe na enye te say now no feel say unim controversy ya Ghana for bet you say yeah ankasa na controversial people did that enti when baby omo started the free and feel say bia that time no and shallow minded sabi Ghanaians ni enim hwe enti if this is what we na yesa mo pa no ane we na yesa mo mpekra na no ane de be mamo because mutuwe no mu nim hwe ena ekosi ya na babesi ene enti ene no media no de obeye ena ono obeka enti say yekohwe movie ni na enye fa there was a time am won share FM every time bia na me am sheda ekoto CDs every poji ne store honom movies aba enti me hwe na me ko a me de ye me fe am feel say abawum na makoka afa people thought say bia enkofo ma miska say me fanya advert so that time now almost signed the buy angel Charles no I say to be on man Charles a friend so almost say beyewe but it wasn't something I wanted anybody to pay me for me na me ko film no na me hu say film we dey say binyansa film we dey enkoye then I'll just come and say my top 5 movies And before I realized, it was helping some of the marketers. So everybody wanted to say, oh, beji kohe. But now for me, who say any mukra ampuno, mu pese mukra corrupt me. What if say, oh, the mama na yefe kwa na watch me see the tin to me kase oh the na yefe. But maybe so yefe. These are the things that me who say mo ye na enye ye na me betena na me kana ebia me wofa so ofi opese onkoto seed bi ohun se ne yeso onkoto na me beka na me wofa se ne asema mo ni akan de me nkoto sa seed me kwa koto we a does that mean say me kele sene na but ye ni yank wani mote enti me feel say substandard stories are omo ye so ombetro caster omo de ombeye ebi okwa na emfa ho me I keep saying say abrochi kwa no ye you so edi morphy Emma yet to me painting and him obey akokra ne ade so me that one no lo we no ya akokra yefe the did or ya akokra yefe but there are nkofo bi ohonoma akokra emfata omo en chese lo we na tumi aye ntino ese chenchi na obi ohonoma ye mfa nenye because it doesn't make sense emfata nipa na we shouldn't do that. Those people na production screening, they don't do all these things. No akwa now just because say be a story near the Abro. Oh, you see when they use Matilda, sorry, they use Emilia Brobe. So he thinks that that's it. No akwa you saw muko you saw mona ankoye. Then people come out and then they start saying say oh, Ghana for and I say Kuma would pan our best safasa I don't know because just as I'm saying now Oko Gollywood now Shelly from Paul was there. She was trying to salvage their space. But when it comes to her saying na ye dia kweshe Kuma wood ye dia kweshe Dumso ye dia kweshe Ejako afedi ye dia baba be media maybe the next one ankasa they will be specific and say Maestro na say senior juma no so so Christopher edike abeka say obetumi solve issue no in the next 24 hours na nka me percent ne discussion ye beka say so Christopher de remedy biaba I said this is what we are to do maybe mama jifago machine so the ono so industry person eno akwa pie mu ono no 90k bi anko no so ba 90 aye bibi but the same blame games na no mo dey ba dia ya kase e be apportion blames obi abeje ne de na ebi ti say so Christopher esa na me ya say papa panimu a wa bob bra 30 years ne yen ne oti school bi kra abro ni school na de Gollywood oti school ano oye o training for so such a person na ne obeka nsem bi a se bi mu ohanan obi eka wanimu I don't think say it's nice nti offer there it's better say be as some sini hu asem no person oka bi no ni hu hwe a ya on kana no ntu exactly yeah.
Mr. Bones, why do you blame me now? Is it the media or the producers?
Oh, and Nana Kasembi say the stakeholders. Socrates, asema na oka about media no. Kwan bi so no. Meka say media no has a role to play when it comes to how you see shaping the industry narrative. Ebi wo no mo a eya na enye chinchina ache say asem no enye kra baya na baby a we measure no eno ne asem shatawle akọ Nigeria ya okoye ya bibi akoso kama owe you will see how some of the media people no be see akanon obi betumi aka say na wada okọ Nigeria now like no why dey okọ Nigeria na the Nigeria nkwane ati say bia wakọ eho edi nkan but we are not ready to go into a conversation and did the positive side of the industry ni beko eti impens be no make us say the media we measure in the minors and that is exactly what we do. Sure, when this movie and some air cost one, now you could actually see a media person, I don't know, a stakeholder of the industry. Ne how obesity the industry never be see ho. Now what no. I say, men can't say ye need constructive criticism, which is every industry you can constructively criticize it, But say a fat to say insult. Any statements be a M1 to say industry be a ye can't want some more. Set the Ghana politics echo yanko for kasa about politicians. 17 no kwans one. There be I did the attempt to man embra wo ho. Yeah. And in as much as media no yena ye man for the information, ye mom the entertainment, ye mom the education no, there is a part that we need to be intentional about. Sometimes enye asembia na ebeto proswa. What can money yet said your industry the gumpanesa? Because even with Nigeria that is enviable to us, they have some cobwebs in their cupboard. So Mecca said the media no now when man media no be a weapon against the movie industry. A movie producers now. No. They weaponize people. Omuan kasa Abro ni ebisano. That time, omuan ekuti omo. Enti so oni wo issue. Na wo movie bi mpo abana. O se da kotuetu eskema presenters. Oh Abro, I say
almost politics no.
Omabo form. Me say asemo mbe ka dia fa movie ni ho no. Asemo mbe en ni mo mbe hye no. Say do maybe no more use these PR stunts to sell their movies. So at a point, one a question adwuma no, nti so no nya asem a afa ni next movie ba nipa no ne was asem no, they asem na obeka bi. So they weaponize the media. Enye media no, they weaponize the media against themselves. Me see the producers, they are aware and they know that omuna weaponizing media against the industry itself.
Yeah,
they weaponize the media against themselves. No much shebirumachi. Sometimes story be okran kanya sembia, but you ya sheda mobia somusa because you see a yana movie ho ba asem. And look at an industry that we are building. No matter how fast the industry is growing, structures are very key. Structures are very key. Now look at the Ghanaian movie industry. Then an air cost. And nothing I may say so great Safo ba bontain bekase or solution 24 hours. Na bosumi na yechi or sanso ba bekase only solution na media for no and ye ability a movie industry ni man call for one. Yes, media no ye bibi. Banye no nko anya bibia na folly on the media. What happened to one movie producers no any executive producers no na momo won krofo a omo ye mu favorites se du mre bi na etwa sel se asomasi ne kotwa movie mpo a na nipa nyina tumi ko bu set na ye atwa obenten na onyamba onu betumi ya delay production na te obi anwumre ebi wa 2 days because instead of you the producers to have other people who can equally give you the value, groom them into the system, you centered on few individuals to do all the bidding for you. And now, when those individuals do grew horns, he said, Omona, aye, Sanya Manyaman, you made them. Do we have a structure? Do we have anything protecting the industry? No. But now, Creative Arts Council, for how many years? 8 years.
Oh, government
what was that one initiative from them to actually help build the industry? Now, you can watch the movie industry. It is out 24 hours, no kind. Or better now, Bamu, 8 solid years. Sa Sabe, Yan Sanwa Mada. Sa 24 hours.
Sa 8 years, no shame from 2016, whole banana. movie industry so ashanse
there be no me now or council ni
but
mu
Mark na na president
there be na me ka say creative art council ni no ka ho opiako man te free ho no and no be
president
and until you are part of the creative art council
it is that time na onye say onye leader untumi onye leader
okay and or share also
what you say na obey for
and 4 years ni mu no that thought of having a 24-hour solution to the problem never occurred to him. But after you exiting, now you have the solutions to the predicaments of the industry.
Just a
this is sickening. And you see the kind of people that we actually go about praising them. They are the problem of this industry. And they caused it. But now look at where they are pointing at. They are pointing at somebody else. So, how na you be share na ya kan ho asem na ya hwe ho kan ho asem. And I'm just say, what is that one policy from the Creative Art Council? Even that Creative Art Council, even by law, they were operating in a like but yes, so it was created and it ran for 8 years. 8 years, Lumina solution crime free of that. But who free so no March also was 24 hours. You can solve the problems. Fast forward 4 months later.
Say be our Canada also not ban no be consult no.
And you know tennis one well
free kick na effect.
Tennis one well. You see what is happening? Now, Mami Misa say still on reviving the industry no. Are we ready for the conversation of how we can rebuild the Ghana movie industry? And I said the Ghana film industry. That is where the conversation should be. The blame game should be a thing of the past. Because the blame game, no, why now we blame no? More bet nemu, more free mu, more blaming actors. Say actors in more dear, and actors in say more blame your mama, and no aqua movie ye mo say producers, more blaming producers we are and aqua movie music crew for more blame your mama we. After the move blame, sir, blame. No. Does it prefer solutions to our predicaments? No. What we need to do as people, one, is to find a way of you bet me say regulatory funding even buy their bay. Say buy abonitinu possible 20 million Ghana cedis funding. How do we make sure say people will be held accountable? Say no ekunko and he said even sikani mpobana who say sikaba movie industry ni mo who say every government tries all this kabera. What happens? People are not held accountable. And you quite say free money. Hebidi so but there should be a way that sasikano and yet to say free so that people will put that funds into good use. Now, a song fast one, ever revive the industry because of which you by Jessica. So the car movie, word you man. Uncono the car farms.
Or Tonkosia.
Uncono the car phones. Or Kojio for the industry. So the investment is coming, but it is going into the wrong pockets. And at the end of the day, the industry doesn't benefit of it. Now, the second thing, are we ready to rebuild the cinematic infrastructures in Ghana here? Within the conversation, now we are quick to rubbish CDs. I said, no, we shouldn't do that. Within Abro almost uncle from the Kojo Toto CDs one. So, Umubi. Still, Umumo. Still, Omodaso Tone. Omodaso Tone. Meso the Kojo Toto CDs were Abro Junction. And yes, so me bisa me catch no. The Koyoto, Opia CDs, a cromo, Omodaso Tone CDs, and now I'm minimum to Nibish a escape from Pong. And I'm near skating when I was escape. That near won't trust CDs, who co events are Nanka Watton Tone or Hody among for CDs and conforto. And I'm saying escape, Oboa. And they saying, I don't know about Cas ye and Macano. Now, no one casa eddy trafficking. And no biddy on only CD. Ah, why volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. I bet you say, Chairman, Mr. Ako or Nimum Toto. or to nyum to biwate or GCD na or no ne picture na daso nipa na want a pen drive or no pen drive there be or no artist no or see series a twam pen drive yento into onye na adwe so twabi but odi traffic him obi di ni seed ya bre na eton de ama no look all we never put junction and nobody could do talk to series one. Some of them started with the Kojo tour. Now they own about 4 Kia tracks. A co the hinterlands or Tom Discovery and then your born Yomunan Casa. I am mobile set baby a own yes campon vanity, but your trust series now. Yes, see a chubno, pen drive near chubno, and then was if you baby and out of Sassy return. So I will yankas in your yes. Sometimes we are quick to throw away certain things because we think that said ye see who ye ho Kumase and crime. Me say me nam to Kumase ya na me nim man kran so asempa na ye DHS. Me ko cha de ona ho me ko kire ICT as an ICT cha 2010 but I like ni kromo man kran so undu man kran so me say undu man kran so asempa na ye wo free mfensi na wako twapiase wo free twapiase akwa asempa na ye
ni nyina ho
ahaya man kran so road ya Kwango, but not like you. But me te ha, me te abuakwa, me te boshen. Na me nim say, oh, baby ya te said baby a me te na. Nanse yamu na regional minister. Eko commission light wo ayi search the higher search feature about 6 or 8 communities. No mu light that. Those people, what is their source of entertainment? Now, if we want to advance the conversation, there is something which is complementing sales now, which is the digital streaming platforms. We can't relegate it to the background, but it has come to complement and see other things work. As Ghanaians, our population, you know, the year 1999, and Ghana signed a contract with KNET. Say NCC DTV, digital terrestrial transmission television satellite areas. These are also money. Ghana, you were all regions are covered with DTV. Debbie, but also you're quick to say we are in the digitalized world until say a coup for any brie. Ghana buy any brie, net copo TV, do bantman and soto. Bisa route, so no na at bantman, say let copo. Route na emma bantman. And then in the so you see 1999. And you can say you free the analog world to the digital world. We are in 2026 still. Eti emaye rushes are. And digitalization has come. Let's embrace it and tag along. Na ye other market no so no. Omo a ye nim say pen drive no. Ofuru twa wa before junction ato omo 5 years ni 6 years ni 10 years omo da so to omo no. How are they doing it? Now cars loading for KJT. Yeah, bisa. Rakwame. Cars be loading yema wo mo. KJT PZ. Echo the outskirts of Kumasi and other regions no. There be omko the sales call bisa Shatawale or course side one western one near daddy. Sike gu ono enye bi na won kan. Oh yeah, that one. Show our ball ho enye bi na wo won kan you. And can they say for the theatrics? Media for your call only need to take so the business, also the year job no. There are the people who are requesting for the pen drives and the CDs. They have it, they use it. Though internet has become part of us, but yes, so we have access to those things. So let's not throw them away. There is a huge market there that's untapped. As Ghanaians, we must accept that there is a new way of doing things which has come to stay with us. But let's not entirely throw away BB as say we are. Now to the infrastructure maker wants me. Video houses back in the days. Na Bantamaha, Rivoli. Na Udru Prempa Sami Holo Rex wo Rex. Cinemas wo Wabontin. Na yen nanomo ebajimibre na yetano. Omunyansem no hu say every community must have a center. And you know, you should trust us to have the community center. When say some of the community centers and
sisters
and him for now, or money da hono, or my year, recreational centers out of those community centers. Bisa bebra ye sama a year ba dwabo bi ba ho no mkoye no
Adana event center.
Ba ebinum so smart. Omani ate. Omo chance asen the Adana stores. And fast forward. Yen ya banyansafo ni ye ni hu ye sa mboa. Yen ene ye nananom a ye hu omo se ne ya bagimi bre no. Kwan mu na agimi.
Abusiafo egusu tinkoyom ayedi nkowo e showbiz juwedi so MC portfolio wa ha sounds na Abro wa ha nana if you are so wa ha really my wa ha na Mr. Bonez so e wa ha but then because of World Cup matches need know by 10 p.m. pepe na ye sorry nkonya so na je say ye call akopɛ baby ada road is
SMS
10 pepe
na say sorry
it's like 30 minutes
ayi come within that.
But England should 2. Or match 2.
It is coming home.
England should 2 against France in the
early first. Madam forget to bet more than 2,000. You know,
and then
I say only yeah, not so dear.
And then say only a bit leading, but then meaning come on when can't say you will go be. I mean, maybe it be a problem. But it's an inferior global shipping and logistics or mobile. I made you made the way it's me at the Abro sounds na AD Auto Rentals. As also I say, I made you made the way it's me at the Abro and I feel so no. Millennium Construction Company Limited. As also FY na at the Abro. Na mame can't say Fakye Corporate Games, you know. Na me boa 8th August. Yeah, the so our cultural center. Yes, Fakye Corporate Aerobics, you know. Yeah, the ba. It will be beer out to me can we chichini breche be and patch for the cultural center. On the 8th of August, 6 a.m. na eni na bekambum na yendi in komo ene anope. But then yendi in komo no, yen twas yendi in komo no, Abu Trika in komo no, ewo hono.
Politician na beba na panya jo. Entertainment.
Yen twas yendi in komo. I say Abu Trika in komo no waha. Na last week, was it last week or last 2 weeks? And you who say Abu ya extradition to the local US. But before that, na man for be bring him saying ka your money bill condition no there and definitely abune the lawyers a bit me apre na ka wetimi aka crodium ha. But fufu and water and ye dey abu ekopiem e US. Over I think Tuesday or Wednesday in who say US attorney etimi a publish abu story no e dey to internet no so I say ni nyina actually mu say Ghanaian men ye etimi di omaba no abu I think 8th in number che say di omo aba US ye ba bi di omasem ho amanfo bibine di nkomo say the Ghana government no ambom money but then abu family na nkasa no as we speak omo dilemma che say ne maame akadema che say yare abonato onua so no eno ada na mete say yesi no a che say onso mo pen na chira kwan amana koni baby na ni nua be ma ba kon so as we speak on so the hospital na Abu Trika na nkasa mo nso no ko US. It's a family, no. I think say I wasem and I just say atuomo. But then mama ko Abro na on shase na ini komo.
The Maestro made that sibio. Na William can say the imagine yemi and he said the mat. You see, there's this bro for thing that make say the evil men do this after them.
Is he still lives with them?
They lives with them. I only live with them. I am not happy. Say nema me yare. Say nunu ewu. Nunu ebi yare. Na abu akwakodem. But I'm happy say or this kind of be fie no. Omo munye bi di no. And asama ba mu feel bi. Abu cannot, nobody can tell me say Abu Trika nye kromfo. Nobody. Ono gasa make it clear. Say sikano eba. Ono so will be otimi yiska edema. And in the laws of Ghana, say before you kura say the portfolio na Abro wia na be toma wo Maestro. Me no nya ya kromfo, ye tie nyina tu. It for you to declare on Captain Smart shows say medias me nya bio na mum scan ba. Me won mo me timi mo mo yi di ma me. Na ya gi a percentage no. We are kromfo.
Yes, on one bone who too.
But me na me ni mo no back at this man show so the video is there.
Yeah.
Okay, me should be live 18 day. So no be onye bi
no guy go Cape Coast to someone and a bar no dey see no so no more you do their mom no what percentage what's you me can Abro for some of the bar no yawo obu on mo no 80 years ni kunu wojam ni yire wojam ana wojja ne japade na wotini adada na sadi won so enya kwa indrosem wo ase kroma hotel no person ye forgets ye wo mo mu ni ye oba bi won no un deserve baba tira tira mo na na nda nti bo nse be mo no oba na oba so fa ne ho bi abone bra na wotini adada ajiska no na wo abutiri ka obetufu se eya de bone fa kono no abusi me yama ni obi obetimi ayi ye yama na abrewo no tifie enya pressure ewu abre na no mama ya le wo ka wo program one wo ka je me Abro I won't take it because ayo besika na wo so waje wa ha nipa no na you see here na ka say Abrofo bebu ye na nam na ekoye na de na woni ho de wo na ya ebu no onu nko na yi because me so me ti say obi di nchene edi nipa koje nchene ma widi obi di nipa koje sugar obi di nipa koje ntona hwehwe I really him say ye di nipa koje ahwe
is it true
what you see for nipa it wona na no to no nua de koje ahwe edi koje sugar ene buru no fa odi sugar man ko e wa na ye money Abu, the name yan say, Maestro, the name yan say. Sanka boy see ye sika impo. And a come ye be maybe no you to say ye be a ya. A beer will be hotel be, school be, business be, not what funny people can ye me yaw. Wasn't it them? Now my girlfriend here, social media. Near $100 a book, can him. Now me get a Kaiser or car, but the can him 2 city crown now. Na say me useless. Me Abro na ma betre 40 TV na me ye program na e betua ka ma bobo no ba be kwase apani. It afi e ko na traba na me ko nso ko na de gauge ja. Because the little mistake that you do, your woman intention, we are who won me answer. No big you be born ya. $8 million. That's only 40% impo. And I go na shedru. Anye ya osu me si school bia man kwala omo papa nhwe omo awfo mo no bia me sikwa se de kojo nka sale witimi gi 50 cedi school fees ya na ka osu ye bia na ka bo but o dia tire me ni portfolio say na portfolio ye MC kra be 10 years o ka pre ye bi se 1 billion kra minya ba no return we che me dey
ya me pangu.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm just.
I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm fine. I'm observing the Biaman.
Yeah, so yeah.
Observe the Biaman.
You see, I would. Mama, government say, I don't know buying a crown now, America for. Ghana buying and then assembly America for them. I don't want you to take out to your money bill. I don't know about one tia say. Mimi nyebio. Nemo omu jifu America one bar. Me will be to me scan the mammo. No my Jimmy percentage. It is America for so many yana. Shall no call Captain Smart shoes. On kind of bluffo. And chomo. Say me I'm not part of them. But when it comes, I take it, I get links, then I'll get the money, I take my percentage. You know, say sign it here, and I say yes, sign it here. See, and here I say chromacy. And I know Kokusmo Kakas, and you say, say yes, I call here.
And a channel.
Like
Baranka
FBF. And then say, Bia, or whoa, Sika Kokusmo this year. Say yes, I call them not 10 years and any no the make his car because me Kokusmo my fresh Bogo Sudia man and Doji. Saskar the manager Bogo so every year Jim back with 10 back. Okay. But the life now Kokusmo is living now. So when yes, sir, shows some bomber like a baby Bebekoya Abuki. That is why he's referring say, Kabia by now, FBI for him, peer pressure, Maestro, me can't say, me look at it. Me can't say, one will be 1 month, 3 weeks in here.
It's an engine.
And listen to me, no. My 2 minutes, but it's another problem. Me, you be Kebia me nam for cars mienu miensa. Onwa yin oton cars yi, madamfo. Mazi the car dealer, madamfo. Boachi owo KSTS in town, madamfo. Metimi akọ se tale. Mo ma me car nko me car se na dia. But because in person mainly we are more binti no. And no me swagger therefore trotro from G roundabout to Santas station. Obi otimi and I'm sure for TV and I'm your TV so TV no be say me and the food trotro na cha and le be say me nya dia me abro me ho be che me enti me nya ruti me timi no honam om say you call restaurant am call restaurant bi o obi wona ma je do ko ka kwa no ho na ma tiri me o de judge me the free sem me ho be to me no and na we shouldn't be greedy you need bloody okroma do and the boy be a tablet ni a laptop or probias camera and the MBA no should say at the end of the day me nam fufu obubu abrofo nyina no and they am no kasi omo sere ase no modi be that say
na na pioko
me started from the Abro and yes if you mad
Kosros.
We are still build this society be. Now society they building and they influence this kind of behaviors. We seem to celebrate people easily. As a year pen term, very easily. Wabra him said there's a big question mark. I was hungry for you.
No more tap into their blessing.
Yes. Because you see, a system no. Apart from Ubia, it's a sikeni baby. Yes, you were Jana de no. A bad thing pass will be 25 years. Why successful?
Oh, on a certain level.
Oh, so you can't go for ya.
Even on average scores. Yes. Average wise.
What do you mean? Oba started school by age 4. Oba JHS no what say. To SS. And then Oba SS 15, 16, 17, 18.
Uni 4 years.
Uni 4 years.
Higher service.
No what say.
Now we're 24.
24, 25.
And so say pay Uber you know. Now you can no maybe or what. To begin to mind that was simu that day.
Yeah, we know so I'm to see so.
Yeah, and yes, and I'm got apart from
exactly that is why me yeah.
But I'm saying
why I want to see so nothing na we.
Oh yeah, kwa.
Oh yeah, kwa. But some go for ya so ye heli omu enti omo life no be influence on us. Eba be pressure on us. Say other year there are we not doing things right? Enti e dey no omo ya e dey nya bia. Ye ko omo ko manum say na ye da so gina no. Because enya abroach system na even at the age of 20 you can mental support to be to quit and no can even abroach na mental support no. We live certain kind of lifestyle be near started on because probably you on mental support. And I say be what's abrabo say yeah okay 25 years 24 years I feel when you are thinking of rent. Zika be ade kwa high dying. Abrantia na baba wa wisi so afi na basis ni kakra TV fridge ne say no enti before say one kasa bo say oh you okay at least you bet me e bi akwa wa dey man say live certain kind of life now we do 30 but yes so you who san kofui 20 queen na we are so crazy about them and they are influencing people so much so that it may okwo the internet is so go my brand about the sort of comments who post and the sort of as they see them as God to be and as some images be and it's even become so demeaning on certain people because genuinely obey bobra and they are forcing in life no no and to feel say because of the way I am at this age now no no usa age no started good so a failure. It becomes so demeaning. It becomes so demeaning. Now, your motivation teacher, speakers, almost so you
or started more the 3
or started more the 3 cities, or the 1 city, or the way say
10 cities.
Or starting Gary and beans or the Gary.
Mama just could. Well, Tom Gary, the more kitchen, we 23 years ago. So I should talk Gary. And to Obia, on all the say in the 3 cities, no one started ye. Now, would you be a Namia do Muscu acquire? What would you be a crown? You are so fortunate when you're Juma, a be a track, a be a 2,000 and now, eh, how many enemy by Beja Bidumana? All these things are going on. So, Sunday, Abro kind of cast me. And motivation speaker be able to Baba John catch or say, so now you're savings here. But you see, somebody is barely surviving on even a salary. But they cannot so just to make life so come as I said, there are certain people who are for they don't only a baby any woman so. But sometimes God only what it to now say there was statistics be amount for be a better TV show about the general livelihood of people. And you realize say just salary from 2,000 down. Some go from they are magicians.
Yeah.
Because check daily life expenditure. Says I'm nipano or moderate household. Because be or wife will be or back be. Sample back be. Be able to one or two be. In fact, year in the daily expenditure.
No, but omo safom. To be woke up. And the amount which you say,
let me just say, to be as I say, or no say home, but so now moderate. Now, Omuya statistics in Omuyi a year of the weekends free parties of the weekend, Omuyi free offering fundraising. Omuyi free mu and in fact say bia abe una no share free from abe na wuntimi nya no honko and say 10 cities we ready to nzo keke mpo omuyi say expenditure
ba Maestro there abe ne tua but Maestro tua
e na wo se mi tua
Maestro teacher say presenter tua wo tua no
maybe sa teacher ni presenter for
almost say
din no
that's why so your
professor omuyi say lifestyle ni
kwakwa inkwamo
omuyi say lifestyle ni na free mu and omuyi certain kind of basic luxury be if you free mu say be a kon be doko could be more to be enti enyo mo ye nya no me basic say be a light bill water bill rent cry na nya ma ya fa so de wotimu dada ene be a did 2 times a day.
Housekeeping money
near you now. You need about 2,005 or 3,000 to survive in a week, in a month.
Without even
at least
possible.
At least.
And you have lifestyle, yeah.
That is
more to Mario, more to the income. Weekends near, you know, maybe I'm not going to consider beer and don't feel 1 year have been in transport to be and pep 1 bottle be in your uncle.
Hey, Abro
like kind of lifestyle in your being count.
Nana ni.
So, enti a hono na me monitor na man for start a free. Any I feel na me said that even the presenter na agasa no e ka say ono obi ka say omo na bosia. When the parents was you ask me say me more bosia. But that you got trans deeply no. And no say oh you mistake na say ke bi o help ni pa no. Because ohun o tie sa statistics na omo dey abeto dwa no. No, say no. There are certain people before they collect almost salary nasa. I won't say.
But Ghana, most of the jobs that you are doing there
so
is prestige. At least for people to say
who was that kind of bracket
you really say.
Now share with colleagues bees. I just say you cannot pinpoint to be a one structure be another one entity be say we na any dia.
Nana England for 4 in the first half.
Me say
see obi sike ya she
football Ghana kro.
Nana
Nana Obeya, me small boy, 1 year, 6 months. Francis. Me ye calculation, me no kwa bia for me so. Go school a day 66 Ghana cedis. And 70 times 30 days, or 20 days. 20 days na 1,302. My offer.
It's times 4.
Until we will for with times 4. 5,280.
Oh, dear, my.
Right, where do we go school?
No, I'm going to school on a panel. We are going to be the 5,280
a month.
Yes, colorful. School fees in the books in him, Yare, and Pabuan, Talena, Dina, my
utilities in BBM.
So,
Sir, colleagues pressure now so. And then, now, sir, no more way I can once now, oh man, it into you. Names are bad as well. What option do you have again?
It's not easy. It's not
easy. I will take option.
Yes.
And also now, a baby chain. Now, Oda Ebi Halesta so. So we need to conscientize ourselves. Say, life, is not rosy. And so person make here. The way try and work hard to improve upon it. In fact, Mr. Bonez to Queen, Omaka just Abro, and they work 2 or 3 times. 3 different work. And no quite okay, no. So wherever people have made it, it's as a result of hard work. And yet it's a result of hard work. And no, and then say no, they inculcate into the minds of youth neighbor. Now you who say, the internet no what so now. We can comment back no moody attempt. It's not going to give them anything. In fact, they are rather losing as a result of that. Because when you have data, and now they are check it, sabi. We been saying no the internet so once I commenting. Now there be a would you credit. Now for this kind of lifestyle now everyone is so busy there. They say yes, you can cut your quota according to your size or according to your material.
According to your cloth.
It is your material into me and palm trouser, palm nika and a baby. Will be on your hair, no offense. And let's try. Yemanyam sure in many people.
Oh God.
Because they say the generation and morality is degraded to know. Very alarming. Very, very, very alarming. Say, Yamanyam sure in Ray. Say, I saw for no more. Your moralist, people in religious authority. Say, that kind of messages you preach yourself, say, unya certain things are automatic, hard, Yama manfu say hard work pays. Na hard work, now the Yamisu can't hold the anani bonus amount. And that will be the only solution. But apart from we know, we need any other so this will be an one a man who puli, Uncle Rene would be a daho. No affa, and not the Unuyam Tabasam. And I said, Yanko Pardon, maybe when you're a bush, and if you're not Brandy, you are just but just a good young times in the Mansucro. Oh, there was some kind of commodian designer, and yes, I dear Brumogen. Ayajuma. The man who could dear anyone. For no could dear do any man. Sabi, what do my penny crano? It's me, a certain limits be, and a certain additions be the ordinary work and crown. Oh, yeah. Now, no about advantage amount. And only bit my boy, and I address a quabutic ally be there. And yet, here, you better don't be a maton as what to me, you are feeling who gains? Nobody, lose.
But interesting, me five foot over Hanum saying, we're still young adults, but I say, I mean, maybe I walk on, you'll be a nice water house. So, I mean, if Nana has gone through the process to come this far. No, Chelsea still hard work pays her. Then I think we also hope, say, may they hard work neko because we are in a generation where it feels say, oh, work hard. I say, yeah, what do you say? I say, oh, that's so you say, and then so who works hard? I mean, you just work smart, and their definition of smart, you know, is ridiculous. And then, I mean, with the Juma me, you meet clients who are into that and all that. So you see them, and sometimes they feel say, but oh, if I had even half of brand I was building for yourself, I should have been more than you. You know, it makes you feel say, are they my head? I mean, but say the Nanakan society I have building, and I don't think that even cry, young people boy cry or no cry in some like on no because he on cry a predator or nasi muse every do baby na assassin cry a virgin in some could be prince of the dark world. Is it not biblical? That's at the point. Oh, at a point in time, the prince of the world will be ruled by darkness, and everything I hear can biblical. A mass wording for beba. Oh, it's revelation. It's in revelation. A mass wording for beba.
I know a Bible.
I know a Bible. Yeah.
We are saying could it dark.
Oh yeah. It's biblical. Oh, I'll find it for you. Yes. The prince of the dark world will rule. No, I mean the world and Kasa. In a certain time, no. Be a bit normalize it. You be normalize it. Adia wrongs, no. Am I right? Obi who said wrong on your day. And yeah, you at a point in time, say Adia be normal. Na society na ejituma. Afi, you don't see. But me cry there. Me dey buy a dan that sitting. To see a do baby even now for firm cry. Say only money to offer or value in people's life, no. Debbie. Yeah, fun now for my life him say nana ye me wofa. Na say nana nye nipa de bi obema miska say nana about how me 5,000 near there. Nana opinion in my life and county. Yes. And non grata in my life.
And no friend wofa.
Wofa but the mom miska near uncle. Okay. In every aspect. Even cry or man nanka mu decision matter and nesika nka ho your decision no you just input in church a realm over a sorry penny for cry things that a comma even you choose or more mubedi a sorry a yes some enim cry no ye disca lobby ono be now nasa own money scar your friendship doesn't matter BM it is say the money is the only thing not to the extent say what me to a crowd or buff prepare no home for say Charlie to boss na say or else we a 50-year-old man who to me to know who to me for 50 billion or accounts. The father say over 50 years and say over 50 billion. And a part of youth were motivational. Moka Emma ye did you match him say so yeah we but you see starting from that naneka agents who were in charge of our morals starting from home where charity begins from till date. In my mid or maybe late 30s, my parents still audit my lifestyle. I am coming from a home would the be fear you would have to they say parliamentarian or declare assets. No, you have to explain no matter what. No matter the adult a drink maker your parents nasa will buy a buttreka nasa what they say baby what do na you have to be worried. At least once a while, question your son. Tenetnas say, yes, mempa bonyina na me kom mako ni se nyankopon be hia. Mempa bonyina na me nina na masofo so bompa se nkra nyina nyamde besie. Nanso, you have the right to do lifestyle audit of your children. The first auditor. I also wo bia life munya wadwuma auditor your parents or your guardians. So bo ha se wa mama to a year. Till date. Anytime bia meto bia my parents yes well my parents to do lifestyle audit. And to me there are some things though at me age make me afford it, but I have to wait to a certain time I wait me disclose so actually me papa now wo hosa na me the cyber truck abafi na a jump piebo e hwe me say nyame ahia me ba no na ma me piebo ahwe me say David nyame ahia ntimi ba me mfa me ntoma se from say no
They will ask you.
Mami and a jump but they will audit you say abrantie. A dear climb bench now fast to buy. And even if you can afford, my dad will tell you, say, do you think you need it at this point in your life? So there are certain new man me talk, me papa me this year now, me master carriage in country no. Now, if you who say okay at this level, on casa one 8 so nim say ne bana o nim no. Obetimi anya ade we. My dad, even if you can afford it, will be question say at this point, sad no o the year day. At this point, what the cars me when na year day. Gentin na opese we my dad will question you. Though you are a man, a full grown man, how obetimi make a decision. So our parents have failed in the name of saying Yankopon Neshame, but they fail to do lifestyle audit of their word. And it's the first responsibility of our parents. It's the Miamika say upbringing there. And then the first thing, because if you can't travel here, adoko yen, and you may be a boy and hunty, yet Jane say, Ahunya dear beer in your misha. No, Bonsam etimi package, be essential, or something that looks like blessing at the mouth, so best at the end. But all package, packaging is at their time. Why never pay why you be or more clue say deal with me the best? No. So I'm saying say yes. People are still doing amazing things at 2019. Internet aba and you may be bria abutika de achieve no obi the genuine and legitimate bet me achieve. But I'm saying say that should not be the reason why people should feel say at a certain age manya adie bia maka achieve life. And that is the reason why I'm feeling say Yankophobia wo ha anybody say more platform in the name of so many years and no yes automatically motivational speaker school for be invite you say brabe to on how to make money within a certain and do a resource person now the school for entrepreneurship program so now because they skakeke no background check how they made their money. People because a pair of us who are amount for us we take amount for who they so what go amount for in tia bedu but unya automatically now society no we are motivational speaker then you are having certain association now there na me say some of this is what they use to buy to bo ha unya sika bonia no starting no parliament no any parliamentarians ko chwa picture on nkofo a omuni mo nyam e ko chwa picture sa assemble ya na de ne ba associate nipa no Ebia sebi wo ba ye na nyame kese ho no oni nipa kra wo ye but ye na ye nipa oje nti o ma ne konkwan se me nana na obechia me bi onya sa picture na no odi kodi ni nkwasi asem onya president Flagstaff House kono ni nkotwa picture because this is what people are doing otimi be rise through society no through dubious means now the association a clean image and that is where people in authority should be careful. That not anyone who comes to your premises to pay courtesy call has genuine intentions. A big use for agenda. Ya him for muncheye. You say your parliamentarians, your politicians. These people have used very dubious means to make money, and they use your association to cleanse that bad image. At the end of the day, no, you'll be indicted. To me, share. They but not any courtesy call from someone who just comes up and a agenda. It's no person no affiliation. No, a best sponsor where you be near the or they cleanse it. That's so they should be very cautious and vigilant. Oh, sadly, no.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, tenable.
Okay.
Signing out.
Omar Sterling Extra Assembly 2018, and I had one of my favorite quotes exactly. Or say, please don't look up to celebrities. What is famous is really wise. That was 2018, and I still have it. That is why I make us say that my favorite quotes. So. Nothing way or kind. A bar may a dem penny for baby master free. A bar be remove baby. And no binian no hoka so a person called a brashy bedroom, non caution bramine. And had it not been say Hajia for real, your change is your USA or no down where you saw or a serious criminal. I'll put a year print or more than buy 50 men. Or more than 50 men or more book or no moon or that would be no number 17 CBB or commercial boom. Say now what yan channel 2022 ina ye oje ne judgment or every year woba enko be oneza in Felix ye interview no ka say all free northern regional back kra eno ane ne sack bag ne bottle de buy now we should work hard we youth work hard na and pray thank you so we should interview so that was onunu quote into obi to honom no hwe haje afореwa was we free sremu na aba akra work hard into ne dey na mefa so amenyeska e dey na meye and if you say video vixen no and all of a sudden also otodwom on live lavish lifestyle and no dey mind ti say o hwe no intentan video so anase ohun haje ape na wo ye maje obrim na wonim de wo ye 2022 ene nyame yi ne sokrata se wo Ghana na nim se game no ye bia meka game a wote ase unim se dwumadi a wo ye ene na wo ye na se ye de wo ba ne ye se ya bechewa me pa cho ni de no abrase kwaso enkofa lawyer ha wo na omu fiti prepare ba bra ye nim se wo ka ho anase omu mbo mutimu be se abutreka ye fa o na so fa lawyer na ye back and forth sa May last year na ye ya na nyame ye wadom ye yiwu na omu de omu so omu aye omu investigation e na omu abeka che osese na se enyampa na akwaji tu mu se sika no kra wo je ye no e $5,000 e bi omu ka no ma yes na fuso plural form ni se dollars na mi se e be ya ye mfa nka ho wo ye ifu ya na o kan o TV so ntu kan na wa wo shooting na che se wajibi pen enti enye no na abeka se e your first time enti so far as I admit say sika na omo ka ho asem no e we nu waji no ene ebrane enko mi krom me enya Ghana ha sei na owi ayen I mean me nkofo na owi omo mu nyina ye US citizen enti ni yenko ne ko chiechi mu ti afei na obekwa ye do count ebekwa akwaduma say this is what you have done enti sisi an dey na wo ye say bia ye te ho no o feel say ye me de udi aba beto so ye wa ha we ye ni se me fa nkosie okay from pon ye che no Netherlands is ono so no enche bia no de wo mu ewesi ye bia ye wo mu ye nya hu ade crop to match no but ye de aba say associated with money laundry ene de abeto bedwa ma abedwafo omo mrahye bedwam e de aba see say ebra ye starting free a few ye mbonten so saa so obi ko parliament first omo say declare assets into declare bia ye nkanche wo citizens no do hono ma na say ne ochina ma ye na mse be bantman pia obi en bisam se mo mi shed o ye den na ye be ye say o bi enim sam pama ye menye ye ni de metumi akọ mrahye bedwam akọboa na ma sha ase ma kosi toilet e wo bantama ehro no mo toilet ase ni ma ye na ma chese why ye ne ma o philanthropist and this person is going to do ye ncheke say ni sika no ye free he because almost sika kankan bi anim sika kankan bi anim na ampa sika kankan bi anim no na wukodi a ubewie a sembeba no mo say justice for wana you know I don't get it into MPP for your che or moon crofui papa yinku ani eche no wana debi papa ya no ye national service na first on AKMA boss o say sibe ye man be wa no ntumi mi tu hu se nkofo ka biama no because yesi usika na no wade bia woni obi ne dia nko meba ba be prama nti ade ne de se ne obe twa esa no sai no aho punishment ne ba obenya so me o te ha na wo hwe obi a menyo ho kwadwofo me adwuma 7 oh yeah no so me adwuma 7 but it be the obeka say opese obi en level lavish life no onye me nye bi because me say sika ne na me dia ye but me bo me homode say ebe ntu so te honom na se ohu obi say ono so ye bibia hune say so kana na de wo ye no sire nyankopon na onhye wodin ne faye whatever religion I was supporting even an animal crown support is coming anything na natete no omudi nsuo eja wo say oh nsuo we de okofa de pe obechew anase obeye o say inche nsuo bi da ho na that time I'm ton aduane obantema uko inche station a omonfo obi bibi uja wa obedidwa wa hase na uja ho a because unim na ko fa kro no de na udru san nsuo ni so a science ni be you ama either say be ku ebe ma mwanya accident ku straight and I say enti you know yet asum bi ani wa yesuma a support is coming eye me yase abutre kan also ye ne audio yi e won the family so to the extent say ne ma me yare onua bi ewu ni nua be ma da hospital ono amu nso ya de no ko enti sisi ana ye de no ko no ye san kokora no mo ya ne dan a osi yi a obe what I say haji for real ye che no 2.1 million ochia na on the meeting na no buy or na mfo ni omudi ye e na buy bi mu supporting no ye sisi ono ex convict wo ye den title ne da so enti sisi wo to honom no on pese wo benya saa or how amane ni bia ene haji for real or ye den scam issues bi beba bia ye kan bebo ni di home 2022 me ko chere nko di matempa ba nshanka nyankopon say buy ma me patcho because na say ma me kan no cre trodo ene DEMAESTRO we youth na hono ma mefo apapafo woni o papa no ma me ewu kra hwe ebusua wo free mu ne ansa o say dwe ho ne hu se ade a wo ye emboa eye bibia na obi eye bia se okoye bi because o ye dan na se ba wo so a embe play for sympathy call bia eme te say ma anye na say ni say yenya ba wo hope usika kakra wanya na emfa nkofa lawyer ene o de ama echi mafo no so ye good Samaritan there na akofa lawyer said den o ye den a o cap na ye full ene ye ba becho
the bones
the maestro hey assemni the entertainment industry hey baby meka say criminals actually take advantage of na omode money washing. Even with football, there was an alleged case that was involving Messi. No more, sir. Says charity games somewhere. Yeah, and there was an order to stop that games because no more they are siphon money, no more declare amount we say because charity gate proceeds bank for a donation into to be able more match or declare by $100 million. That is how some of them use it. Mostly you see events. Want to be sure that stage event, you know, in your event be who be but ye decide event, you know, and they be what she can be. I'm gonna be system because they find means of legitimizing the illicit monies na aban. Si can in legal and change me in terms can because also this care bank as we declare the source. But ye kubo event you na ye the event this care bad ya say event in this can buy. With the criminal enterprises, na enye nipa baako. Time hajia for real case in the buy na America for ne lay ne buy no. We should not take it time.
Yes.
No more can say monitor from 2012 but they did to 2012
10 years down the line and
na did but say no ne enterprise of which they didn't mention any enterprise name. So the enterprises other group of people are involved of which they have the information about them. Now remember, Hajia for real when she went out there, okay, plead baggy.
Yeah.
Now, how do these people try to almost sika? Any sika pabe urasikem now from the beginning. The youth, you know, before I make these and seminar, make a video toward their mama. Esrao, abraboimu, yewo life stages ben watching but bakwa won't check ewo ho. Na nkrofo pese mu free one term. En na ya na yem wanwa no. Na wa haide obeboa be kakra. Ye wo abofra from say yawo to be 2 years. Yes so ye infancy. Who free 2 years kopem 3 years. Yes so ye toddler. From 3 years to 6 years. E ho na we early childhood. It's 6 to 11 middle childhood. 12 to 20 years, 18 years, adolescent. When you say a mofraye, from say yawo, ebesi 19. Teen nimu. When you're free teen nimu, what do penny fierce one? Now when you say the youth of today, they want to rush out of this 20 years, omode ya abofra no. Opeso mu free one time. And niema ni kwan so mo ye suban bi abrabo bi. Niema ni kwan so mo ye na that time nanka wo bemben how obesi shaping wo shebre ho how obesi adwene wo abrabo ho suban tantan bia watoto agu, but this is the time omode isua niema fin niema tantan niema ekon. You see, one thing about life is that society may have things that they have normalized. And men no interest in your body. Ye war religious sin. Ye war sinner or mine and casas wajatu. And ye war sinner society ajatu. The other danger and say when society try to normalize something, yana kamia kwasi ye ekase enye boni biu. O my Ghana, obetumi ade bi, o my Ghana de enchew. But baby out here society bechew. Obetumi ade o my Ghana enchew society enchew, but religion bechew. So understand these things. Men rush en free mofrayem. Na mofraye no, waya yemfie 20 pe. Se nyamedomo. Na wo banyina tra abedi 60 years. 80 years, 90 years, the decisions that you are making from your birth to age 20. So 1 to 12 braboni na opa ho kakra 22, 23, 24. Na asisa boto wo kwan mu a Maestro. Asisa bo eto wo kwan because of the decisions that you made from age 6 out to 19 hono a. Ubebre papa. We say, Impeniye wa. Impeniye e wa. Peso bi asem ani ohiani a wonchira to. Na wadi be 25 okro. Na sabo ahia wo kwan mu. Na wo be bobra ani ohia be dia kon sa wo so beji na che 90 from 25 to 90 years. 2010. But in fear wodi akoda na mfie be ya. Kakra bi from 3 sa to be 19 years. Eho ye toma udi uni how ye sabia wonsaka ye wo hwe unya de na wo pre akoye pani di ayo de na wo pre pese o free mofrayem company yem wo abra pani ye eche bisa pani bi ono kan kire wo sori anopa light bill da so water bill da so womba da ho ebusuafo o mo so da wo da ho
the dependency ratio
pani ye men pre ho now ya bofra wa Ghana hanu a mesre wo a pot bachia she's a penny na form. But why are we rushing? And they say the moral fiber of society is questionable now. She koye ye faso na eulogize akronfo eulogize nkrofo ye nim the source of their income, all in the name say they have money. Money is a servant and not a master. The moment you want to make money your master, you can become a monster. That is when you can kill just for it. You can do anything to deprive all of us just because you want to be the talk about individual. Share, you invite Nkrofo to programs. Sometimes can get background checks. But now what do? We only look at them and see what they are posting on social media, and they become the target. Say young konkofana emra. Even some of the schools say omunanka reputation of the institution was upheld high, and then they are lowering the standard because somebody has money. Look, these enterprises are gradually finding themselves working with movie producers. They are working with musicians. They are working almost a sheshemo. Almost finding means what they are doing,
And for be free and also nobody will be a cover up. It is some of them. These kind of lounge and bars. Now, some Jonah can send be a brief trim. Or say, if all the estates are just spreading the war, Trasaco, and East Lego Hills, Regimano, near the other. If the person went in for a bank loan for such investment, in case 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, Obiantoye, how do you service your debt? How do you? Because I know him say Ghana and Kwana it me Ghana ni $100. Ghana.
Price in a dollar can be keke.
Ukra sika say bia $100,000, $150,000, $200,000.
I'm saying match for 2 against England. France attitude.
Madam for be the England
4-2 against England.
So what?
No, against France.
France attitude.
So
Baby, I'm full of you on it.
Oh, say you also come.
I mean, I state you know. I mean, more interest over.
Yeah, the dollar.
So, who could loan facility? Now the year BB you service it. Now, if all the monies that are being invested in these areas, not property, let's say more 3 years, 2 years, how do you get money to pay these bankers? Mekai said Methodist Church of Ghana, a baby a chum. Methodist Church koje Bosnia or bank bill. Normally call investment or Methodist University. Obi o Methodist via Kaisa assembly. I normally call ye no. That time no say komo fa omunya enipa. Ebeji hostel na komo nya skadia. Na hostel no mo antimi anya nipa na antimi amba. Said they no spend no. Now it became a debt. I know say asori mba na chetua. Enti asori ba asori ba bia ho be ka say wo sika na da ho no afa bo asori bosia. Enti ebre esem no asori betua de ama. Tio asori kesi yesa. Ne loan eson ye no. O so pe kwan bi services are debt. Kwan of aso no enie. Ene say asori mara sha ase edi sika femfem aso no na so wo see property. So say hostel no mpo. Now is what look at the estate investment.
Yeah, I know go say I say. So this can come the investment. I can't be money free back.
We are not asking questions, oh. We are not. And there is no lifestyle audit in Ghana here. There's no lifestyle audit. Now, lifestyle audit is important as any other thing. Why is it important? That is, lifestyle audit is a financial investigation comparing a person's standard of living, which is the assets, the spending, the travels, against their declared income to detect unexplained wealth, often used by anti-corruption bodies and tax authorities to uncover fraud, bribery, and illicit funds, especially in public sectors, and by also companies to check employees. Do we do these things in Ghana here? So fa obia said you see didi said you be see areho and on mine so no sebe society no they say who ni sika as oti et say odwanti ampa as woni nyansa ye disika and di we anyansa for mani
Samos not this year mama
many man no see no na me fa court we fa ma na me fancy court we na me ma wo e twere to ha. Me say, don't be deceived by appearance. The truth always reveals what's hidden. Don't be deceived by appearance. The truth always reveals what is hidden. There are some of the bar and long say wo kroma na their sales and it's a cover up for corrupt practices. Some of them have invested in areas just for skirmishes. What do you mean? Sometimes, Mamika districts. Sometimes, do you know what they do? But as when we can wife a baby, do you know what they do? Obesi bar and lunch. asiesie mu kama bisa say do people eat there no ne drink no what ba ku bia drink in 10 cedis but on in their records drink in 1,000 cedis
their records
I am telling that is how they actually, because they need to find means of
bridging the gap.
Justifying inflows.
Sikana or they call bank, no benya bibi they justify. Na so azu a bottle of the original azu somewhere in US. Even the production company no here na nkasa onye bro bottles na etum ton okroma no. Ba kromo bi to azu be 10 one night. Azu ba ko bi be ton man 17,000 me boy. Oto 10 say. So they create events, they create activities. Now then, Pacho garage go.
You for FBI hotspots.
I know I'm sure who article and I was 3 days ago. Yeah.
So they have means. I don't know who creative front companies. One time we actually get a time met you the processes that they go through to gradually bring in Sikano into the system.
Clean it up.
They wash it. Into the events, we want over class here. Yes, it will be at bottles 200. Table by table. My friend, forget it.
$10,000.
How many people are buying that 10,000? And where do they get the money from? They don't even need your money. They have the money. They just want you to come. That's all. And they find means of making sure the monies are pumped into the system. So please, Ghana, we are on the red alert. And the red alert is that they've seen a lot of things going on. You know, involved, but sometimes, now amount is insignificant at a point in time to them. Until a behume here say, if I told Saffron, into a Nipa don't want benefits of these fraudulent schemes. And some of them even don't know about it. So please, let's know, say, Sikaye. And so Sika nya Sika eye. But society in thinking beyond just money. And let's put morals. Any abrabo adwumaden ka ho. Yen kama obi anti say adwumaden emudompem. No obi ani ho awanya bibi wasase so won fa adwumaden ne ye. Du ofa kwampa so bia no adwumaden obe sacrifice wonda, obe sacrifice wadaje, obe sacrifice abrabo bi. Maestro Abro. Man, maybe I can.
Abro, mama 1 minute na yonko yeni.
Yeah, Maestro, we have called here, your first and farmer, Charles Nyama team for the good work of Macquarie, Nigeria. We wanted to talk about the time and mine. Now, I'm in Falconi and Sunda, Unimat Fosse. I'm first the year campaign my Roland, I'm to my Roland, Yango Cassia. Then, Yamia Bre, Kumasi Technical University, your more so we can. Be the medical bow and then you bring to know free of charge to students in women share on America at least by 1:32 it should be on stage and then and the TV and say you are near. But the same Kumasi Technical University here Polywono almost and to about and some be more SRC executive Nanedu Jinabi to Mr. say Muntuman Nanedu with a vision or one fish student in the school and so I'm chairman in France. Yeah, but I'm not say I don't buy one.
Maybe somebody say we are all pray SRC president.
Oh no. Oh, I don't know. Yes, sir.
There's no okay. I said this year Ubeko schools. But academic year na end you.
Maybe I'm in school.
September now.
Maybe I'm in school. Oh, you best me 1 minute. Mami chair in France. Yeah, you have Mauli ekpe. Namichi Hana Mauli ekpe Peter Mauli ekpe Junior. Francis Mauli ekpe Kofi Junior. Minchio Minchia Miaminu Evans Menini Wolfie. I think he's one of the good people I've worked with for all these years. Jango Ponya Nekesi. Minchia Bogo Sufuni na. Not forgetting Midila Bia Menyano. King Solomon. Osekropon. King Solomon minor Kesia Paminchiano. Minchia the CEO of Westside Pub. Ali Ukubogos no pedu and papa di pen papa biano na dia I relax someone because I relax right I relax someone na Westside Pub and I say Bogoso Boarding Hotel me do be as but shut up first in the basso
and no free and I'm budget ticket and comfortable more your party so into free
outdoor event by the park in the
right then Michia Mr. Jerry mono year on him for him spiritual Bible center nyamisha mupi I think say of free e buy encha me boss free abuche buy encha nti o se me be fie ekochia no sanso na Mr. Razak awa kotia also nyankopon sha pi me chia o I mean say
la last week ochia yi hofo na
chia say ayu for me go for I me chia mo nana frimpon a wo toase Nana Yimare ni Nana Frimpong any CEO of Golden Dew Hotel Mr. Jabril echia mu nyina oni oje mu nyina squad na mugu ho nyen e carry de nkofo ne omone to asinti echia mu nyina nyamisha mu nyina e ba ho ache bache be ba ho no munim se de ye no nyamisha mu pi nto de tietie man so se na na hwe mi de ase I say ba Golden Golden Dew Hotel I said the showbiz.
Yeah, na so utua no.
But okasa ho.
Golden Bean Hotel. I said the showbiz.
Golden View.
Golden Dew.
Golden Dew. They on carrier. I own carrier. Meaning so okohoda.
I mean before so we do assembly.
I was saying the showbiz called.
When you shot
it was it's amazing. In fact, in the long one we omo a whole artificial lake. Chese beko cruise yacht and boat cruise or artificial zoo like you can zoo crime artificial like create a zoo like it's a whole community of recreation and I think say in some few way on be Ashanti's most attractive tourist place and hospitality until more encouraging they know Golden Dew Hotel and Mr. Jabril for good work yes okay say Ashanti regional Mr. Krane Kobiano maybe name Ashanti regional Mr. na Shatter and Amachi Dede it's a beautiful place. You should. You should be there.
Yeah, to showbiz.
Even go. Mr. Jabril. Mr. Jabril,
it was an ISS4.
Maestro,
because France is destined to
win.
Piao.
Now, what's not considered? Na na hima ba ye ne first akweside nti na na santo hima
mbe wodwabru
ye no fie ho na but ye ne first major outdoor
ti betuma baby
obia ti bingobi obia ti baby
atade be
fufuo ne sika fufuo ne sika
be no menshia
menshia say me akweside bia 40 days nti no yeah, no, so yeah, Montan can want him.
Okay. I say bedru I don't want send here.
I know bedru anko. You see, activities are normally baby no cost mention. And say about creatives now.
Say 40 days. What's a calendar we don't have?
6 weeks. Into your transfer ya question. Check the next 6 weeks. We say no say question.
I say a calendar be wa him. Asante
my calendar.
I don't know. Say one am true.
Na kai
bo. And one am true mu yo.
Na nke betwetwe ato.
Say kai. Yeah, reminder.
Serious. Like some of us sometimes we
they want to be part
speak about it
and all that.
But now as all
can you
I don't think I mention say without the calendar no.
Okay.
You say when we saw China ya kwesi there.
Okay.
And check 6 weeks from China and the next kwesi there.
Kwesi there, okay.
6 weeks from China. Yeah, Asante my calendar and 6 week cycle.
China okay.
Yeah, basically, 19
July. It's after 19th, and mention say free 26 1.
26 1. And the better also 6 week, you know. The next
Cassian so I can the Cassian.
Depending on the human factors be brave. Yeah, say I can say na kwa me April May. Can say ohene birthday no ye May ni and I will be the idea so April no mo normally
na
ya bronya de munya de kese.
Oh yeah. Bi na ya de twa to ana no so kakra but enye eyi. Yeah, calendar no. They be a who say besi bia no. Ubeso who the next time at the same in Abesia
6 weeks away.
6 weeks.
And about my
It is said next year dapa.
The next one here.
I mean that pa.
30th August. Hey, the next question.
Nana Pacho
It is said dapa so ah.
And then be a dapa.
One check the 6th week. The next dapa.
Okay.
Say you could so ah. Who tell you that check the 6 weeks ah. O say
na just say calendar and de be no mu chasa say. Kay bantama na be jibi. Nana ya no father for nya ndo so kudi akunye.
Se passe yanko pesa si go.
So pass ya
you be akunye be fi abecha me da.
Nana say
What be fi abecha me da?
Mbe ya mamre.
Nana maba.
What be fi abecha me da?
mo ho ba na na issue. Obi ni nya bi nto.
Oh ma.
Na birthday no kura se wamba.
Nana dey from inauguration to ayi nyina.
Ah, portfolio there.
Na se me so me ka ho. The next one na me na.
Baba no ka ho be say wa soro nti.
Ana be ba wai enye wo se wutie die be ba pa.
Enti nyame admo ochira. Efi no mienu. Ana dey emfa say du mienu ko no. Wo ba ntama e ma wo hu nyama bebre. Wetin kwa take opportunity na dey a museum or kakra the way ambience of Menchia Palace in Obi Oba no usru Oba ya nyofi the yan say Oba with the right apparel no to say the American no ntimi fa tuntum ma hochila no and to say wo she fufu obi usika bi a obetimi aba obi anya ohwe
so sika che say life on tema
Say I mean mood no. Okay, now say as a gold.
Gold anything apart from black. Anything apart from black, you know.
Maestro die fancy why?
Oh, ash.
Oh, what's me there? Me akasam papa tonki tinti. Me life.
Ah, okay.
Nti nyame admo.
Yeah, you brain fra why?
Nyame admo cha munya be hwemo nim. Umra na mo so mu hunu how things on food say be ba na mo ka ho asama. You also know the obeka and the say wo kan nyina.
Na pacho mu mediane.
Nti nyame shut up first mo mediane.
Ah, shut up ensuring bia ko.
Nti na de nti me ko so de me chia asanteman chia Ghana man ni titiru na me yere ana ye ekoko Vanessa also me chia na me manya me de me body say de Abro bobo no
me da yere so
Really
ohini hey
I'm not confused.
Maestro. Yeah, Nana, really, Mr. Me, Pacho, Anofum.
Oh, don't worry, don't worry. So, you want to as a title, you want to as a ding.
Okay.
It's in your hands and the
okay, you. So, now, I
said the answer.
I person. Oh, yeah, out of bed.
If we are, no,
I'm a fat, I don't know, woman. Master Thursday for Kayo.
Thursday born.
Thursday born.
And Nanaya Kessy.
Nanaya.
Another man, me, my woman, now. Maybe Nanaya.
Who you could joke?
Me do. Me do you.
Oh, yeah, if you could do
yeah, Kodia.
Ananaya or Modiana.
After stay me say auto asante toma. Ana me busa ni say, "Oh, I don't know.
Oh, so me boa santimano. Asantimano boa me mbeti. Anguni ma
naturalization na person naturalization. Fa kwam pass.
What the asanti bees?
Okay.
Maestro we should bees be pawo. Onto mi ma me ozo yanguni ni onto ma.
Yeah, maso.
Ko be say ugbo ahun na to kono ora asanti bees.
Sorry. We call FWC Family Worship Center, Bantima, just behind Rivoli Cinemas. If you are meton suffering, so Abro Macasa.
And remember, I want to suffer much.
We are on yes of Machu. Sorry.
That's why they Brazil.
FWC Family Worship Center.
No, start here sorry time.
Yes, starting 8 near 11.
Yeah, the audio be do be do.
Fashion corporate aerobics, you invite them.
Yeah, 8th August.
Sorry, no.
Yeah, sorry. And I say, some bra, Muba Nankamaka.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, lively. Yeah, just come. Yeah. 18. Very nice. Enti me yakọ ide me chia obi bia me chia bantamafo nyina me chia tichimafo nyina me ma me ne me papa Mr. and Mrs. Nimo na face so no ma chia me boss me boss Mr. Hubert Che Mensa aka Overmas CEO of HA Mining Company and Popo City, Popo C, Popo Global Investment. Boss to Michelle P. Yeah, what did they tell Michelle Boss City? Mr. Hubert Mensa, Michelle the more day. Yeah, na mention Austin Wood, my good friend Austin Wood, Wabagana.
Austin Wood Ghana.
Yeah, Wabagana.
Austin.
I'm a bugger me or the perfume about me.
Right to take a cry.
Austin de makunta no.
Michelle insure say what be do as dream. Ena akwa keke ebusuafo nyina se ne ofiri mu a ne me sha se me de start no me mamu nyina arecheche sem se nyame nhye mo den amon ka friday ma hwe bi onu nyankopon nhye mo anan me das
Sabons.
Maestro. The mechanism don't believe everything that you see on social media. Or sometimes and yema uncomfortable to no a persona and your personality. Is a make believe, you know. No crano ho but and your monka. Medenchia e kwama wana ejibre. Na wo sinkunya no hwe na yedo bibiase. Na face match ya Gethsemane Methodist Church Bushen. Mchia asaf muni nyina aso na the 100 years.
Wow.
Yes. Gethsemane 100 years.
Wow.
The anniversary, you know. I shall say
and then eventually
and kakra sa
2021
I guess me na pompon so na ebekoso kama na face me den chia so ma apostle Mark Emmanuel of Kings and Warrior Army.
I mean fine chance so ma me so for friend Reverend Patrick Nanaya Ejako Reverend Patrick Nanaya Ejako FWC so for the church
na me catch all young men and women out there say abrabo and lafo nenso say ubo ho so a abrabo ene obedi ni yi hwe wana montu a wutu ne nani yi ti na me say empre ho hu mfiri mofrayem se mofraye no waya cha ye 20 years but
eno because when you mra so no atwa be 7 years a we hunu hwe
enti efiri ho no mo kro no se mpaniye na apese o ya o be ya che ti nyabotere toto niema wa bra o ya abofra ni mu na odu mpaniye mu a wa mmobra isi abrabo ebiti wa den se obekachi a onyame ne ebuafo
Maestro, Pacho mo na we teacher dey ntina eya mo sake nkra e wo school class na sa nkra ne be game boys madam fu bisa me
say for day
say omutie wu but eba say o game ya ne tin wu ye eya ye dey no
malam ye dro be dey
yes
Yensake president
Maestro mi show ma me
because say ai
ebi ana ono na no of feeling intimidated because of
Pacho ma me chia bonti KMA
and drop out the
macho guy back kuma da bonti ma me chia na ngasi nya me ne so hwe
bonti te usia for bonti showbiz jumedi ebesi ma me chia na edu jemfi bere ma kuma ni nkesi the first na nya so nkoso hene anashamo echiechia ene
e bia do anu ma ekọ na anashamo
ti ha no
okwa uchia na anashamo na nkwa akọ na anashamo ye ba wai e ba we chia
everyone next week ever so what na say what say Mr. Bonez nka
inchia mo do ma
nka what really man nka that's how the MC portfolio ni Abro executive producer Christabel Etechi sounds also in a general manager B so Etechi Collins any imala bi mu nyina eboa e ma dwumadi no etimi edit pro ya boa next week you will so share
As I wake up this morning, landlord don't call me. My body don't